Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be watching a whole lot of doubles here at the R2CS EU Finals. I'm joined today by Sanadi as my co-commentator.
Hello everyone, it's nice to be on the mic in an official capacity. It's great to be here for the first of 3 brackets this weekend for the R2CS finale while we wrap up the season, especially the season for the first official EU Rivals 2 season for both NA and EU. This will be our last bracket, and so to the winners will go many spoils, but to start off with, we've got a bit more of a full fun bracket with doubles.
Yeah, we're starting off here in doubles in Rivals 2, but as you mentioned, later today we're gonna have Rivals 1 singles, and then tomorrow is the Rivals 2 singles finals, which I think there's going to be a cash prize of Daniel dollars in the game for that. And then, of course, later in, I think, February at some point. I don't know exactly when it is, but at Genesis X3, we're going to have the true final of the whole circuit. But this is going to be the final for the EU side of things. A little online major here.
Indeed, the last bit of information we'll get before we start making that PR, which we have been slowly working on. I can't confirm, but
there's going to be an official EU PR?
There will be, and this is
sort of
the great decider. But doubles won't factor into it too much. Instead, we have some people that arguably could be up for contention on the PR playing in doubles. Instead, we have Elfanan, we have Pabu, not Alki, Gothics and Focusmiss in Jokersmiss versus the green team, who do have a team name that
the WhatsApp duo.
WhatsApp duo.
I can see on the screen here we've got Focusmiss on Galvin. Is that confirmed?
That probably will be the case. He's played more Reno in doubles, but Peter in general has just been playing way more Galvin recently, and it's really come into its own.
Hell yeah.
I think he finds the character more fun than anything as well, so just from an enjoyment perspective, I expect to see Galvin. And this Olympia is correct from Elfanan, but for those that don't know the game of Pabu, that is a Rasta player, as you can see. A very proficient one. He's leveled up a lot in the past 6 months. So it should be really interesting to see how those two characters kind of combine together, because Olympia and Rasta, you don't see much of them in doubles.
No, you don't. They are a little bit of an interesting pick, but it's of course because these are just the mains of these two players, Elfanan and Pabu. But Olympia and Raster usually aren't the types of characters you see in doubles, because doubles is a bit of a different game than singles. You want to have someone who can survive for a long time and provide a lot of team utility and really helping each other out in that way. This means that Maple is cracked out because Maple can just cover the entirety of the stage and help out their teammate whenever needed. Gothics here, who's playing Crag, gains a lot of utility in being able to save their teammate, and I guess Galvan to some extent as well if they are galvanized, but that's not going to be as consistent. Doubles really pulls out a lot of unique interactions that I really personally love to see. So I hope that we're going to see some cool interactions here today from these players.
Indeed. Some very explosive advantage states as well, perhaps. I mean, I know Gothics is in his comfort zone when he's staring down an Olympia at the other bottom end of the barrel. There are some very easy conversions at like 40 or 50 that lead to instant death on this character. So I assume what Gothics is going to be looking for is to sort of isolate himself with this Olympia rather than facing against Rasta, because Rasta really has Crag's goat. Like it's a bad matchup for that character. We've seen recently, what was it, Apple Whiz versus GC Potato at Let's Make Big Moves. That was a complete and utter stomp. And it's large in parts to the matchup. Crag just generally struggles a little bit more versus floaties when it comes to combos. He's got down throw, down strong, that's it. Whereas Rasta destroys him. So I think we're probably going to be looking at these two players trying to segment each other. We're going to be looking at Crag trying to get a hold of Olympia and Galvin trying to get a hold of Rasta. But the green team start off very quickly trying to play their preferred matchups. They do not want to let this mouse alone with that beetle.
Yeah, and the Pabu was trying to lock down Gothic over there, but now they seem to have been split off into their own little 1v1s here.
Olympia sent far off stage. I believe he has gem, but not a lot of height yet. That's
not going to be enough.
Pabu is trying to dissuade anything.
Oh.
Gothics had the up strong charge, I believe you saw him, but it got
Yeah,
interesting.
Gothics was going for it.
Yeah, very, very smart from Elfanan, who is lacking behind the stocks, but is not lacking for energy. Gets a nice fair confirm, not going to take the stock though.
Focus Miss really seems to just be trying to control the space using Galvin's large normal buttons here. You want to keep center stage and try and avoid these scramble situations, because they're playing against two characters who really like to combo the blue team here. They're both fast followers, they're both heavies, so they don't want to get caught with their pants down where the other one can't help or be locked down in the corner.
Speaking of call your pants down, that is Gothics eating a mean smash attack at the side of the stage, getting a little bit too fancy with his throw combos. I believe he went for like a special pummel. You just don't have the time in doubles. You do not have the time for such specific long-term punishes. You've got to keep it short and sweet.
Alright, blue team getting a bit of a lead here. And a shield break. Oh my god, Elfman not able to save him. That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, it's a poor beginning for the green team, who are kind of getting massacred right now.
Yeah, the WhatsApp duo is going to have to show up here quickly and take out these second stocks. I mean, they're building the percent up nicely, but I don't know, blue team is building percent up as well. Like, Elfman is struggling here off stage against Gothics.
Yeah, Gothics was trying to set up an up B into rock spike into down strong combo, doesn't quite find it. Instead, Elfman gets a little bit of a reversal. Both the blue team off stage right now, but Elfman sends himself down and he's not going to make that back.
Yeah, that was maybe a little greedy. Oh, and just a clean little ledge hog there from Focus Miss to close out the game. A strong, dominant game from blue team here for game one.
Nice. I was going to say as well, the stage pick. I felt good about the stage pick for the green team because I think you really want space versus Crag Galvin. But
yeah,
anything for them. The blue team were constantly harrowing them with attacks, and there were 2 shield breaks. There was a lot of up B setups. We had charge smash attacks. The green team just couldn't get away.
It looked great, but at some point there in the middle, the blue team really built up a lot of momentum and then just ran with it.
Yes, definitely. I think they kept up the pressure really well, and that they kept the 2 players separated pretty much at all times as well, which just led to some individual 1v1 dominance. Very cool to see. Very strong opener from the blue team, who I believe were the 3rd seed in this bracket. No, I think it's actually lower. I think they're probably... That's 5th seed in this bracket, yeah. So this is 4th and 5th. This is as close as it should get in this round, theoretically. But that was not at all a close race. That was an incredibly strong start from Gothics and Focus Miss, aka Joker's Miss.
Let's see what the counter pick is here. They're going to Jules Veil, which I understand it similarly to the Merchant Port. They want to try and get a little bit of space here to, you know, build up their pressure game.
Indeed. As well into Crag, you can't really pick anything like Air Armada, or you really don't want to pick Harbor because this guy has just a much better recovery than you on the pages. So that will always be really difficult. You don't really have any sort of fringe counter picks in the pocket. And that's an excellent setup. F2 long Focus Miss and Gothics playing ping pong right now with the rat that is Olympia, while Rasta also loses his stock. Oh, it's another amazing opening for blue team and green team.
Oh my god, what is Gothics doing? Doesn't quite find the cheese.
Yeah, tried to gimp Olympia 0. And both of these characters as well, Frugal, they both have this stupid up-B stuff where they create so they can go super low.
They don't really care about what's going on off stage. They just want to hit their buttons and then they can just get back for free. They don't really have to worry about anything.
Not really. You can even hit your teammates to get galvanized as well for the up-B. It's like, it's so versatile in doubles.
Focus Miss here is hanging on to their stock for a long time. Oh, there you go. Elfman catches him with the up-B.
Gothics trying to land with neutral B command grabs, trying to basically like cheese Elfman with his stock now that he's at high percent. He's looking to just take anyone down with him. Not seeing any success so far. Snipes the pillar. We don't see a punish on the free fall though. Instead it's Elfman eating a death fair. Olympia's going to get destroyed by that, and the green team are lacking even further behind in stocks. Oh no.
Oh no. Was that Elfnan who got the stock?
That was a team kill, but that was a nice game. That was a nice ledge hog from Elfnan to at least get rid of Focus Mist.
Yeah, and Guthix
And
looking
there we
in a
go.
tough situation here.
Down 3 stocks for Guthix. It's looking a little better, Frugal, but I don't know.
Yeah, but blue team's still ahead by a whole stock. They gotta get some crazy punish game here. Yeah. They keep going back and forth in neutral, getting about equal percents, and blue team is just killing earlier.
Yep, definitely true. I mean, 2 heavies naturally will on 2 of the lightest cards in the game, of course, but still.
That's why heavies are so good in this format. They're so hard to get rid of.
Yeah, you get tossed around a little bit, you can get hit by a lot of different hitboxes, but it doesn't matter if you don't die, really. And
exactly.
Experts are not dying. Experts are killing too, as they ruthlessly dispatch of the green team's remaining stocks and go a swift 2-0 up with very little questions to be asked, I think, right now. The clear favourites have made their face known.
Yeah, game 2 not looking much better than game 1. I'm curious what the adaptation is going to be from green team. I feel like they either have to get their stocks earlier or get longer combo strings, but they're just not able to find it, really. I feel like there's a lot of spots where they could be like... I noticed in the game before, Elfnan was comboing Focus Mist while being crystallized, and then essentially just gave up at some point. If Pabu instead hopped in there and continued the combo off stage, I feel like that's how they could get the longer conversion strings, if they play off each other more. I feel like they're doing a lot of 1v1s right now and not really taking advantage of the doubles format. Yeah. But we're running it back on Jules Veil, so I don't think this stage is the problem.
No, they don't. And I wouldn't say the stage is the problem either. I personally would like to see a bit more space, maybe like a fire capital. I know that people are scared of like frag camping, but you don't really want to camp in doubles. You don't really want to just leave your teammates fend for themselves. So I feel like this green team could have been giving themselves a bit more leeway in terms of neutral to get less caught by these like Hail Mary down airs from Krag or all these nairs from Galvin.
Yeah, but we also don't know what the bans were either. Maybe they just banned fire capital.
They might have, it's true. Okay, green team basically even in percent with blue team right now, which means that they're actually lagging behind because these are super heavies and they are getting their kill confirmed. At 100 we have Pillar, Rock, Up Strong.
All Focus Mist tried to get SD there.
Yeah. I'm looking at Guthix's gameplay, man. He's looking to destroy Fidam at every single opportunity.
Yeah. He doesn't die there?
No. So heavy is Krag. It's incredibly hard character to get rid of sometimes. Like you said, it's a big, big benefit in doubles. Fernand is getting harassed at the other side of the stage. Finally, Pabu gets something into an up strong. It's going to get rid of Guthix's first stop. He puts himself in a bad situation. Somehow doesn't get caught out, but he's now getting teamed by the blue team, just harassed with their respective forward airs. And the green team and blue team are even stocks, but not at all even in percents.
Yeah, Elfnan is struggling here to hold on to their stock, being thrown around everywhere, but they're finding an opening here, green team now. Oh, but it doesn't really last that long. No, hold on, they're keeping going. Oh, the parry!
Uppy gets Pabu out of the situation, actually, and he gets out of shield to get focused. It's a great response.
That was a great kill.
Gavin After will be killing Olympia, unfortunately, at least 130%. It's a fairly strong move, and it's a fairly light rat. So
yeah, but now they're looking even, and dare I say, green team is looking to be in the lead here with Guthix at nearing kill percents.
Yeah, no jump either on that Krag. Obviously, he's just going to refresh all of his resources at the side of the stage. He starts to land, though. And he does, but he gets put off stage again, and he doesn't DI that Uppy correctly at all! Green team have a lead!
Green team have been holding stage control a lot better in this game than they have in the two others. I'm loving to see that. Oh, Focus Mist. I don't actually know if Raster would have been dead there. I think he could have maybe wall jumped regardless.
I think his float would have get the ledge. Yeah, it's a great focus from Olympia.
The Rock! No! Is he dead? He's dead from the Rock!
We're gonna have to see a stock steal, and now Pabu has to hold onto the stock for dear life.
Yeah, because if not, then Elfnan's going to be in a 2v1 situation, and even with the crazy percents on blue team, a 2v1 situation is the worst thing to be in doubles. You could die in a single neutral opening.
Pabu's playing it really safe at the side of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
We have to... Oh, the F-Strong just about connects. Galvin's gone.
Now it's looking rough for Guthix.
Yeah, but it's Crag.
There you go.
Beautiful tech chase.
Simple tech chase up B. Green team still in it. Not gonna get 3-0 today. Love to see it. Now I wonder what the counter pick from Joker's Miss is gonna be. Are they gonna go for the smaller stages? Because I don't think you can ban every small stage. Like, if you ban Tempest Forest, you're still gonna have Ho Dojo open.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. We have the stages open. We have, like, yeah, these were the bans I expected, right? I said it earlier. These two characters are not allowed to put... Hang on. Guthix isn't on there.
It happens. It happens.
It just bugs? Okay, great, fine. So yeah, they're always going to ban those stages where it makes recovering way more difficult, because Olympia's like can't recover on that stage at all, while Crag has like the complete layer of the land, and Galvin with his galvanized up B as well is completely fine on both those stages. So very necessary bans from the green team, who will just have to hold the rock wall. But I don't feel terrible about it. I know Olympia's going to get destroyed, but she can do it as well. We've seen Fernand do it as well. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking strong here.
Yeah, Guthix has taken a lot of percent already, 105. Obviously, we know it'll take about another 50 to get rid of Crag.
Oh, what happened to Elfman?
I think it was just an unfortunate gimp at the side of the stage on the part of Focus Miss. He's not going to die to that Rast to confirm. Doesn't quite get the sweet spot on Clap, I think, but even then, Galvin is a heavy guy.
Ooh, a little team kill from Galvin.
Yeah, some player-on-player violence.
Does Olympia Upstrong really not reach the platforms on this stage?
No, not quite. Oh no. Ooh, brilliant tech. Scary situations.
Oh my god!
Pabu. Up throw Nair, up B. It's beautiful from Pabu, who's getting rid of that stock early from Crag, and he needs to, because Olympia's also losing their stock early. Right now, it is Focus Miss and Pabu who are holding onto their stocks, while Elfhanan and Guthix are reeling.
Pabu's got one of the craziest punish games in the business. I always love seeing Pabu play.
Yeah, it's really, really nice, honestly. He's developed that Icy Punish game super well. Double fair from Elfhanan. Not quite going to kill, but it's a good amount of percent. He's baiting the parry with the gem. Doesn't quite find anything. Pabu, since the other side of the stage, can Guthix pick anything up? No, but Elfhanan is then sprawling across the blast zone. Oh no, he has to get onto that pillar. Yeah, he gets on that pillar. Guthix just not aware enough, or maybe being harassed too much by Pabu to be able to get rid of that pillar, but it gives Elfhanan a second lease on life, and he's going to be using it to its fullest extent right now.
One adaptation I've noticed from Green Team that are doing a lot of work for them is Pabu has been staying back and staying grounded a lot more than he was in the first two games. In the first two games, he was flying high, trying to land with aerials and getting caught out so often and juggled for it. But in these games, where they're looking a bit better than the first two, he's been staying grounded a lot more, using Slipstream and that crazy speed to move around the stage. And they're going to be taking Guthix's stock. It's now a 2v1 situation here. Pabu's not looking great, but as you see here, you can have Olympia go forward and play the neutral, and once Olympia finds an opening, then they're going to be able to play back and forth here with this giant heavyweight Galvin. Here they go, just neutral-airing, little double kicks. They both got the same move.
Double kicks from both of them. Back throw, yeah, good. We're staying aware of our teammate in these 2v1 situations. Elfhanan has Focus Miss off stage, gets set off stage himself though. Ooh, good focus. That could have been
scary.
There. Surely.
It's looking rough.
Not quite connecting. Pabu's been put far off stage. He's going to try and land with the up air.
Not
Just
killing.
Outlived.
Insane DI. Focus Miss still in this.
Yeah, I mean, if he does get rid of this raster, it's doable.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, but the forward tilt is going to take it. We're going to game 5. Hell yes.
Game 5. I don't think you could have expected that from the way that the first two games went. It was not at all close. Not
No,
even
but as I
close to
mentioned,
even.
the way that the WhatsApp duo have mixed up their neutral has been doing great work for them.
Definitely.
Like, it's absolutely changed the way that they control space and hold the stage, and thus getting these extended combo routes. I really love to see it. But what will it be? Will it be a reverse 3-0, or is Joker's Miss gonna take it?
I'm not really sure, honestly. It's been incredibly close, of course, the green team's victories compared to the blue teams, but it really does feel like they've learned very quickly, very hard. If I was just going to go off character matchups, I think I'd still have to back the blue team. I just feel like they're not quite tapping into the fact that they can explode this rat. As much as Elfenan is dying early. Like, for example, here, Elfenan's just dead.
Damn, yeah. That's really bad.
This is
the green team's gonna have to make up a lot of ground now.
Yeah, it feels bad, but this is just what we need to be seeing. We need to be seeing this Olympia dying at sub 50% consistently, because these two characters can do that. They are allowed.
Indeed.
Graphics was looking for it again. Every time you see that dash attack, it's looking to set up into either jab or just immediate run off
Graphics
down
just
from there.
fishing for it. He wants to take Elfenan to a one-way trip to the blast zone.
Just charging F. I'm not gonna be Galvin gang here, man! Just let it go! Okay. Here we're gonna see Gothic trying to recover. It's a nice far upbeat from the wall to sort of mix up Happy's edge guard. Seems to work out.
It worked out well for him. He made it back.
Yeah. Both blue teams still holding on to their first stocks, still very, very resolute, while Elfenan gets demolished. You don't even gotta do all that, man. That's Olympia 102. She's dead as hell to anything.
Yeah, the green team now down 3 stocks. It manages to take 1 there, but it's still, there's so much ground to cover.
Yeah, we gotta kill this Galvin now.
He makes it back. Oh, and they're playing tennis, back and forth.
At some point, Elfenan just got to 120%.
Oh my goodness.
An easy conversion of Nair into fair is gonna do it. And the green team are both on their final stocks, while Focus Miss is on a fresh second. It's looking a bit dire here, Brutal.
And Pabu's is already looking rough on this last stock. Any hit can take it. Yeah, Gothic's is swinging. He wants that bird dead.
Yeah,
okay, but they got a good juggle going here. No, Elfenan! Oh, what a tragic SD.
Does indeed suck, as it leaves Pabu to fend for himself against 2 stocks in the blue team. It would be the greatest comeback of all time, but I don't think it will be a comeback at all.
He's hitting these wall attacks, but it is not looking doable. Yeah, and with the shield break, that is gonna take it. 3-2 to Joker's Miss, gonna be moving on in the winner's bracket.
Yep. That was very well thought, to be honest, from the green team, who were
absolutely
lagging behind originally. They went down 2 games. It looked like they were really bringing it back, like they figured it out. But like I said, the explosive potential is just too much sometimes, man. It's when you're Olympia against 2 heavies who both have incredibly strong spikes, who both have really strong edge guarding, who both represent incredibly strong moves that get off the side. How are you supposed to survive until these late percents that they are? How are you supposed to thrive in such a stifling environment? It's too difficult, man.
It is a really difficult matchup to go into, but I wouldn't count the WhatsApp duo out just yet. They are down in the losers bracket now, but they are probably one of the more formidable teams in this bracket. I can see them going far still from the losers bracket, even though they lost here in round 1.
Definitely. Meanwhile, on the other side of the bracket, we have a few other sets that have taken place. We have Dia and Nibidax, who played Dumbo and Zazu, and that was a 3-1 to them. And we actually have another upset in the first round. We have Kevin the K's. I don't know how to say that properly. I'm sure there is some proper pronunciation if it's Vulcan and Dumlo. Against Brawlhalla, they actually took it, the double crag, taking down the Rano Maple team 3-0. No questions asked.
3-0. Really strong showing.
Mist is playing a bit more of that Maple. He's gone from a lot of different characters. He was starting off Forceburn, then it's gone Absa, and now he's really been enjoying Maple recently, so it's been a lot of that. the character fits very well in doubles as well, so I'm not surprised to see it picked, but it seems just like Double Crag probably steamrolled them, probably a few too many early games, a few too many early stocks, which has allowed Commentators to play Dia and Nibodax in this next winner semi-set that we'll be watching.
It's been a while since I've seen Nibodax play. Are they still on the Loxodon?
Yes, Nibodax is still playing Loxodon as always. He plays in tournaments actually a good amount more than a lot of different players, to be honest, mostly because he travels with Dia, his girlfriend, everywhere. But he's also just constantly been sitting around in ranked, not like on the grind, but he will definitely pick up the game and play it every once in a while. So yeah, the Lux is nothing to ignore. It is still very potent. Not. And we don't need to give an introduction to Dia at all. There's no necessity for it. She's not the greatest doubles player of all time, is all I'll say, to be fair. It's not like she wins every single doubles bracket the same way she does singles, but she's good. She's got it.
Is Dia our winner for the circuit, by the way? I haven't checked that. Because this tournament here will not be providing any points, even the singles bracket will not be providing points to the circuit. The circuit should be finalized.
The moment that Dia entered No Time for Tilt back in December in Germany, that was it. There was basically no way she could miss out on it. So her only opposition, Nalax, decided, I'm gonna not spend my money on going to this tournament if I literally cannot make it. So yeah, that was it. Dia is definitively the winner of the circuit, potentially putting herself in a place for number 1 on the PR. Who can say? I think maybe tomorrow's bracket could still have massive ramifications on the remaining placements. So that will have to be seen.
But Dia is a very formidable player. I'm excited to see how she plays in doubles. I don't think I've seen her play in doubles ever, actually. She's probably entered a lot of doubles brackets, but I haven't seen her gameplay in doubles.
Yeah, she's played a good amount of doubles brackets with Nibodax. So this is very much a static, but I think I actually am in line with you. I don't think I've ever watched these two play together, as much as they are very much just a static pairing that is present in a lot of the different doubles brackets. They really throw themselves in, which is great to see. But they will be throwing themselves into the deep end in this case when you're staring down Tumlo and Vulcan.
Yeah, they're going into the Double Crag, a character that, as we just saw before, does great in doubles. Having that insane survivability, high kill power, gimp potential, he can save his teammate with the pillar. Crag is already an incredible character, but I feel like in doubles he gets a crazy boost as well. Just unlocks so many new opportunities.
There's it unlocks a lot of different opportunities. The upbeat as well, being able to serve as a lifeline for your teammate in a lot of different ways. You can put up the wall in advance, and then they'll bounce off of it and they won't die. You can put up the wall below them, or above them, the pillar, because it will rescue them from the depths as well, because it brings you all the way up to Crag. So he's very versatile. He can play on the back foot or on the front foot with rock and down B, or just his straight up incredible aerials and normals in general. Incredibly versatile, incredibly strong. The only real drawback is he is a heavy, and heavies do have the downside in doubles of being very comboable with their large bodies, and also just in general, Crag just gets comboed incredibly hard. That's meant to be his one weakness, and if there was someone I would trust to abuse that, it would probably be Antics Dia. Gotta be really scared about those combos from Rano. A lot of reverse fair extensions, a lot of down air into up airs, just chains. So I assume that Vulcan will be trying to interrupt, and that Nibodax will be running a lot of interference.
And Nibodax also playing Loxodon, another character who, if you ask me, gets a big power boost in doubles, just because he can control so much space, which is a super nice ability to have in doubles when you don't have a lot of space. I mean, some stages get bigger, but most of the time you're playing on the same stages as you are in singles. you don't have a lot of space to go around. So when you can cover like a fifth of the stage with a forward air and just say, no, you're not allowed to be here, this is our zone now. That's not something that a lot of characters can do, but Loxodon excels at that. And also, if Loxodon ever finds himself behind, he can start farming magma. So he's going to have magma a lot more than he is in singles when he's getting rushed down all the time.
Yeah, definitely. We've obviously also recently gotten some new developments from these characters. Not too much on the balance-wise, but Crag's rock is also grabbable by pretty much every single command grab or proper hit grab in the game, which includes Loxodon's side B, so we might be seeing like a little bit of some funny conversions off of that from Nibidax if he dares go for it.
Does it include Rano's tongue?
No. It's not
that would be awesome, though. I would like to see a rock in the bubble.
I would love to see you be able to hit tongues, to be honest. But I'm not expecting that. Looks like we're finally getting into the button check between all the players as they are wave dashing around. Of course, that wave dash changed recently. The movement buffers, we'll call them, I suppose. We got a lot of recent options which kind of just like accentuate the ease of movement in Rivals 2, which I really appreciate, because if you're gonna go, if you're already going to like try and go for accessibility as like a big part of your game, making it as easy as possible to get into in terms of movement and comes to the more complicated techniques, then why not just go the extra mile? Why not just make it so game control players don't have to double press R or bind to shield burns, stuff like that. I really enjoy these new features, and it's cool to see that even some of the better players in our community are already making use of them. They're not just for new players, they're for everyone.
Yeah, massive shoutouts to Aether Studios for those controller settings. I have been loving not being able to roll on my left stick. Oh my god, what a great change.
Yeah, it's
nice.
Really nice.
It just makes the game more fun to play when you're not constantly misinputting stuff. You get to engage more with the high-level gameplay rather than having to struggle with the execution to get there in the first place. Just lower the barrier of entry. I'd love to see it.
No barrier for these players, though. They are all very technically adept. We get into game one on doubles version of Forest, it looks like.
Forest Understory. With 2 platforms instead of 1, and the stage is extended. This is a special layout only available in doubles because the normal Forest would be way too small to make sense for 4 characters.
Yeah. It is essentially just Forest squared. It's like, it's the exact same thing, just again on top of itself. The side blast zones are all the same close. And a very early SD from one of the Crags. Which one is that? I believe that's Dumlo.
No, it's Vulcan.
That's Vulcan, okay, that's Vulcan. Sent something down to the abyss. I think he held down past ledge and just died. A bit of a poor start for our Rock brothers.
Yeah, and there you see it, Vulcan saving Dumlo from getting edgeguarded by Dia there, using the pillar.
It's just insane when you think about both of them can do that to each other. It's just... Yeah. I don't expect these two to get edge-guarded very frequently in this matchup. We will just be seeing kill confirms to the side, I believe.
No, even with Rano's incredible tools for edgeguarding, I don't believe we're going to be seeing a lot, but, I mean, they're shutting us up right there. Nidomax instantly getting a Gimp edgeguard on, I believe that was Dumlo.
Yeah. Vulcan, meanwhile, at the side of the stage at 180, it's a very risky position, uses Pillar to get himself back up and out of danger. And we see a down strong come through that gets rid of Dia's first stock, but up strong is colossal from Nibidax, who takes that second stock of a Vulcan, now down to 1. Both players down to 1, in fact, and they are reeling.
They're both stuck here in the middle of green team, being passed back and forth. Nidomax here's got a Dumlo off stage, doing a lot of damage to him. Dumlo's not looking good. Any strong move is gonna kill him at this point. Oh, but the Rock Shard saving him from the Upstrong! That's also one thing we haven't discussed yet. Another aspect of doubles is that any new hitbox you get hit by kind of like overrides the previous knockback you were taken. So right there, when Dumlo got hit by Nidobax's Upstrong, the shards were able to save him because the shards overrode the Upstrong knockback.
We were also seeing Focus misuse Galvan's laser, his neutral B, as a great tool of interruption as well. Just these very fast, multiple hitting neutral Bs are just solid. Very, very solid for interruption, like you said, and a very, very solid opener for the green team, who just looked imperial there. There were absolutely no doubts about their capacity to win there. And some really good edge guards, some really good kill confirms, some great team combos as well. Just absurdly good opener on honestly what I would have said would be a Crag favored stage.
I agree. Whenever I see Dia play, I start doubting if Rano even is a pacifist, like Dan claims. Because she's doing crazy stuff out there.
I definitely doubt Dia's opinions on Rano when I see her play Rano. I definitely doubt how weak this character is, as some people say. That's a great opener from Team Green as we go into game 2. The Crags opting to pick Rock Wall. Double Rock Wall, Rock Wall. Very earthy game 2. But almost a very bad beginning for Vulcan, who I don't know if you saw, but he was getting dead at the side of the stage, just about lived. Oh, but answers back so well with the double fair.
That's what these blast zones are going to give him. These insanely early kills off the side. I think that's part of the reason why they picked this stage. Now they're both with Rock again. DF getting juggled into death. Oh my goodness. Really strong start from Red Team here. They're really using this stage to their advantage.
They slowed down Rock Throw, man. They slowed that down. I thought that did something.
Oh, there you see the side B grabbing Rock.
Yeah, there it is. Alright, Vulcan at the side of the stage. Ooh, great mix up with the momentum from side B.
That's gonna be a back here.
Attack bed. Yeah, easy kill. Ooh, Evidax continuing it as well. Oh no. Goes to the side of the stage, gets the side B. F-throw, great idea from Nibidax. What a beautiful adaptation to the circumstances there.
I'm honestly surprised that hit. You know, with the pillar like going down, I would have thought that they would have missed. But no, it's still hit.
It's still hit. Nibidax went for, I don't know if you saw, at the bottom blast.
Crazy option.
For side B. This guy's a menace, man. He puts himself down to 1 stock. For the chance, just the opportunity at getting rid of that early crack start.
Big up strong. Just clearing the way for Dia to get out of this disadvantage. That's what Loxodon does. That's why he's so good in doubles.
Okay, both green players at the side of the stage on the right blast zone.
Yeah, just getting pressured by Rock.
A little bit, gets to down there. Oh, no. Very accidental fast fall, I think, is going to lead to his demise. And that is essentially 2 SDs from Nibidax. The green team would really managed to bring it back, but these are some unfortunate mishaps, and they could be quite punishing if they don't get rid of this stock fast from Vulcan. Get rid of that one, and then Dumlo goes 2. Okay, it's going to be probably Nibidax trying to play neutral at this point, and Dia just trying to survive, get those team combos, but otherwise play it very, very safe. She's charging up needles. She just wants to make sure Craig doesn't get on him, but Vulcan is just going to take a sweet, sweet time, I think.
Finds Dia. Not quite killing yet. But you can see Vulcan is trying to focus down Dia to make sure that she is removed from the game immediately, so they can go back to playing good old 1v1s. Because you don't really want to engage in the 2v1, if at all.
Punishes that dash attack on shield. Dia into the side of the blast zone. She's in freefall. She needs to grab the ledge. She gets it up onto the stage. Gets fair though.
And now, I mean, it's looking pretty even. They're both at similar percents here. 2 heavyweights on Rock Wall.
Yeah.
Vulcan is just playing it slow here. Got the pressure of the Rock. Oh, but gets caught with Rock in hand! Oh. Can't take it!
You can't just be walking around with the Rock like that, my friend. You can't just be kind of showboating a little bit. If you get caught out like that, you're done.
Yeah. Really, really well capitalized by Nidobax there. Catching him holding Rock for just a second too long, and oh, you're dead. That's the stock.
Yeah. Beautiful touch from Nidobax.
But they're choosing to run it back here on Rock Wall. This makes sense to me. Because they were doing very well at some points because of Rock Wall.
Yeah, the earliest kills on the side were definitely from the red team on the green team, for sure, and that's what you're looking to abuse here, but we can't say the same. In this game, it seems Dumlo losing a stock very, very, very early on in the match, but answering back so well.
Dia died at a criminally low percent there, trying to set up the bubble. But Dumlo wasn't having it.
Evidax is trying to pressure Vulcan on the side of the stage. Great reaction. Dia converting off of that throw, looking to get rid of that stock. Down throw up strong is not going to be killing Crag at those percents. Still though, it's good damage.
Great awareness from Dia to disengage from her 1v1 to help out Nidabax there with the punish game when he couldn't continue it any longer.
Ooh, but bad DI on the back throw from Nidabax there is going to lead to a stock lost. Upstrong comes out and does a large amount of knockback and percent.
Oh no!
Not then!
He just landed on the pillar for a second, but that was all it took. They're looking even now in stocks. Not quite in percent. Well, no, yeah, actually in percent as well. Dia's gonna get down, throw down strong. Now red team's in the lead now.
Yeah, we have to see some stocks fly off of the red team right now. If the green team wants
How is Nidabax gonna get back on stage with the help of Dia, of course. Excellent awareness.
And he dares her for it. Nidabax, be careful. Oh, he gets caught off by Rock as well. Nidabax still off stage, gets fed, gets parcel.
Oh, they're hitting both of them. My god.
What an effective edge guard.
It was looking like green team's game all up until Nidabax went down and got cheesed on the pillar. And then they took that momentum and ran with it. Really, really well played there in the latter half of the game. Red team is still in it. Let's see, what are the bans gonna be? Because I don't see them banning what I like to call the gimmick stages. Air Armada and Hyperborean Harbor. I feel like they want to leave those open. Because they are playing double Crag.
I've got no concerns about that.
Alright. Banning Hodojo and Godai Delta. Why do you reckon that is? Do they just not like the smaller stages?
Yeah, I think it's most likely that the smaller stages that lead to some really strong conversions for both Reno and Loxodon. Especially like these smaller stages for Loxodon are incredibly strong because just how much space is Hitboxes cover, right? He essentially like can cover the full platform on these stages just by standing underneath it and everything around it as well. It's very dangerous. So they opt for something bigger, and honestly, I quite like the stage pick for Crag, as it is used very well to start with, but no ledge roll, and I think a ledge roll would have been it.
Okay, Dumlo deciding to just do a stock trade, immediately landing, using invulnerability to kill Dia with a down strong.
Dumlo is going off right now. He is actually spamming these down B conversions. Just absolutely ruthless.
Yeah, Dumlo does not want to slow down the game of the pace of the game. Now both tracks are on stage.
He had no resources just there. Nidabax probably should have been holding the ledge. Still, Dumlo's managed to make it back on and just continues like double nair dare. This guy's absolutely feral at the moment.
Oh god, this rock doing a lot of damage.
And Vulcan doing
the pillar saving place.
What is this pinball?
Someone was still on stage.
Man. Get rid of it. Yeah, finally managed to get rid of that Crag, that pesky beetle. Oh! Nidabax using the no magma charge hitbox of down B to bat back the rock. That was incredible from him.
Insane. Nidabax has been finding a lot of upstrongs this game as well. He's been doing so much damage at these lower percents, just upstrong into upstrong. You can do that on Crag if they don't DI out.
Vulcan's done such a good job of stock taking this game in such a chaotic flurry of blows. Nice. Baits Dia in, bats her back. But there is Dumlo losing his final stock, and there is Vulcan losing that stock that he was holding on to for so long, right after his teammate steals his. The green team are both at high percent, but this is a risky situation.
Oh, the forward air? Not quite gonna kill Dia, but that forward strong is gonna kill Nibidax. Now it's looking great for the red team. No longer in the 2v1 situation. With a forward air, not quite gonna take it, but the rock is.
I can't
We're going into another game 5, Sonati.
We are, and we're going into another potential reverse 3-0. That's twice in a row.
This is what you love to see.
I feel like we're cursing it a little bit, like or they just want to put on a show.
I mean, regardless of what their intention is, I am eating it up. This is great gameplay. Going into the final game, again on Merchant Port.
An interesting kerfuffle there with different grabs and charge smash attacks and everything. Green team come out of the situation a little bit bad for it. Nibidax stuck on the side of the stage, not going to get gimped though, but still being kept off stage, still being harassed to this ledge. Good high up B. Goes really low.
Oh, great wall tech from both players.
Up air, back air. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that's gonna be green team.
So many
first stock.
wrong.
And Nibidax coming in with the assist, helping out Dia there, catching the end leg of grab.
Yeah,
Incredible
beautiful.
stuff.
So many lockstons would have just gone for the back air straight off of that up throw, but Nibidax extending it and getting a full punish, and then decides to kill himself.
Yeah, Nibidax dying again to side B randomly off stage. I'm guessing he's trying to like call out a jump away from the ledge.
Well, out of jump he does. He has Dumlo sprawling outside the stage, but it's not going to be enough. Dia, though, still holding on to her first stock, while the cracks are eating a lot of damage right now. Charging her down strong, not catching her teammate, but getting his shield broken. And doesn't eat a smash attack, but he does eat 2 dares in a fair for it.
Dia's still alive at 160. This is incredible stock tanking.
Yeah, from Rano as well. And she will need to do so because Nibidax has lost his second stock. How is Dia still alive?
I don't know, but she's going strong. Will she survive to 200? I mean, it's looking like it. Oh!
Getting a bit too brazen to the side of the stage there. Nibidax did get like a massive sequence of attacks and was getting edge guarded, but you just got too aggressive. And Vulcan's going to lose his stock for that.
This game would be looking even if Dia was not at 3 stocks.
Going all the way up to 213 before finally dying to a kill confirm. Meanwhile, Dumlo is dead.
Yeah, Dumlo without resources and Vulcan being kept away by Dia, not being able to get there in time to save with the pillar. Now this is really rough. Yeah, it doesn't even manage to make it back there. Green team stopping the reverse 3-0 again.
Again, same exact pattern. And again, a pretty dominant game to finish off as well. And that was honestly a really interesting game in like studying roles, where Nibidax, I believe, took like 5 of the stocks through either edge cards or kill confirms or just raw smash attacks. And Dia just held on. She did so well at playing evasive. She did so well at... She still got her hits in. She would just send them on to Noah, who would then execute and dispatch those stocks. The red team couldn't get rid of one in terms of their stocks, and they could not get rid of one in terms of the noose the team was being. And that was just a beautiful game from Green, who really, really assigned those roles well to take that game 5 after a pretty stressful set.
Absolutely. And I believe if what I'm seeing is correct, the next match we're going to be watching is the other side of winners semifinals, being Gem Alert versus Joker's Miss.
Yes, it should be indeed. And yeah, this
I'm
is...
not being feeded the wrong information here.
Yeah. And this should be an interesting one, because this is Stuga and Fishing Man, who, for those not in the know, because many aren't, the Rivals 2 scene has a random scene where just it's like yes, it has like a group of like 10 or 12 players who play randoms just like for a full session, 30 or so games. And Stuga and Fishing Man are both part of that group. And by my reckoning, they've both played around 400, 500 games of randoms. Now what this does is it not only trains up your random, but it very much forces you to play a lot of different situations in doubles repeatedly. You are the aggressor, you are the defender, you play a lot of different roles, you play a lot of different recoveries, so you know how to save your teammate, you know what you're looking for in terms of edge guarding. It gives you a lot of general experience. And that has effectively made these two some of the best doubles players in the region, if not the best doubles players. Like, second only to maybe Donkascone in general are the de facto best doubles team in the EU from their tournament wins, and also the fact that they're also both randoms players. But these guys are very, very adept, and not just on random characters, on their own ones in doubles. So this is definitely a team to look out for. There is a reason they have been seeded first.
Yeah, I did not know that about the avid play of randoms, but I love to hear that. And I'm excited to see what Gemalert can show off then, if they're such avid doublers.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we will definitely see a massive display of just teamwork and doubles fundamentals against Focus Miss and Guthix are no such in doubles either. They both have some very respectable performances. But from what we've seen, it's been a little bit more disjointed between the two of them. It's also double heavy. There's a bit less room for like maneuvering around each other. You're kind of just picking someone and going on them a lot of the time. So we will see what I think a more fluid side of double does against just pure heavy mastery. Should be getting into game one, or at least a button check very shortly. This is probably the button check. Unless everyone feels comfortable to get going. This is looking like a game.
Going into it. On Forest Understory here.
This is an interesting pick. This is not the pick I would have expected Blue Team to allow, really. I know it's a decent amount of space, but I am scared as hell for Fishing Man.
Yeah. I do expect to see some early stocks here being taken by Green Team. But I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. Like right here. Oh my goodness! You cannot be DIing in on that back air.
Come on. It's unfair.
Nothing's just executing Fishing Man.
Seeing Stuga go for a deep edge guard there, doesn't quite find it. Still keeping Focus Miss off stage, for Focus gets the drill onto the stage. It's an easy recovery from there.
Gothic being stuck in a disadvantage for a long time. He took like 80% there. Now just barely holding on to it.
A really good job of like going back and forth on the stage and continuously edge guarding the green team. Gothic's trying to put a pillar up for Focus Miss, but it doesn't really work out. Instead, he loses it, and Focus Miss gets sent spiraling down into an F tilt. Not really the situation the green team were looking for.
There you go. Gothic is going to lose his first stock to a simple forward air.
Yeah, gem dash fair. It's a nice movement mix-up. Ever effective. Focus Miss is taking really far off stage. Yeah, but that was the pillar there. It brought Focus Miss up. That's exactly what he was looking for. Stuga's going to go deep to try and kill Guthix and gets rid of him! Oh, also loses his stock in the kerfuffle, but still, Green Team losing 2 stocks very early there. That's a great start.
Yeah, Stuga didn't have a puddle, so they also end up dying, but I'd say that's worth trading 1 stock for 2.
Especially with how low Frag was in terms of percent. Yeah, it's actually
that was
incredible.
a great stock to get.
Meanwhile, Fishing Man, who lost his stock like near instantly, is still holding on to his second. He's done a great job of just like laying low on the second stock. And it's a great edge guard to get rid of Galvan.
Taking another quick stock on the Galvan.
Yeah, the bubble butt coming through after sending Galvan just a bit too far. And this should just be easy at this point. Blue Team are both on 1 stock. It's a little bit scary, I guess, but Stuga's got the text on lock, and Fishing Man is covering with those forward airs.
Yeah, that was really well played by the blue team. I'm very surprised by how well Stuga played the offstage. Stuga capitalized so well on putting green team offstage and just taking stocks incredibly early. Like against these characters, you're taking stocks that early? That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to leave the Hyperborean Harbor open? They're thinking about it.
Could be.
No, they're not. They're not. They thought about it, though.
They thought about it.
But in the end,
It's a great stage for Arcane, but it's just too bad for Olympia.
Yeah. But instead, we're going here to the Underground Arena, of course, the Godai reskin that just released. Gothic immediately off stage. Stuga's trying to kill him! It's been 10 seconds!
Third Focus was also trying to go help his teammate, then get skimmed in the process by a Ledgehog. That is the worst possible spot, I think, ever for Green Team.
Yeah. And Blue Team is trying to keep up the pressure here.
Whew.
Yeah, Borkane got the puddle.
Stuga.
I love that the Crag Rocket gets a mask on this skin. But I just realized they're matching skins as well. Yo!
Yeah, it's very cute.
And we're on the stage.
We love the theming, but we don't really like the ass beating they're getting.
Yeah.
Green Team still on the
It
food
could
stocks.
be going better for Green Team.
Yeah, Green Team could potentially go down to 1 apiece before Blue Team lose 1. No, thank goodness. Stuga loses his first. The Gothics does not get any sort of edge guard and instead left to the side of the stage. Fishing Man piecing him apart at this corner of the stage. He's gone 50 onto Crag so quickly. And,
Yeah, Gothics has been
like
swinging and missing.
Oh, that's actually
They're
another thing I
losing
forgot to
their
mention.
second
Fishing Man is probably one of the people that's played against Gothics the most and knows his habits the best. And those are the type of players that Gothics really struggles against. As you can see.
Yeah. Focus Miss now alone here against the world.
It's you can do analysis at this point, I suppose. It's bad. And what Focus Miss is basically going to do is he's going to play around this platform at the side of the stage to try and bait the blue team in to get as much 3% as possible in interactions that favor Focus Miss far more. The problem with that is he has to do that for 4 stocks.
Yeah. It's just so much work you have to do here. I mean, he's doing a great job so far. Oh, but that's unfortunate.
Drive-by nair from Stuga to make sure that that dinosaur was dying. That is crazy.
Set up for his own demise. He was the one who threw Stuga out there, and then he paid for it.
It's beautiful reactions.
But let's see, are we gonna see the third almost reverse 3-0? Or is Blue Team just gonna take it right here?
Yeah,
They're thinking about the Harbor ban again.
It'd be nice to see some life from the Green Team, but you've got to give props to the Blue Team. Especially Fishing Man has done a great job of holding down the fort, and Stuga's done a magnificent job of getting rid of stocks. Like, this is some of the best Arcane edge guarding I've ever seen. He is
the absolute hitman.
Yeah, hitman is a great way of putting it. Yeah, it is ruthless, it is efficient, and sometimes it feels like it's from out of nowhere.
Ooh, we've got a character switch from Focus Miss. Still keeping up the theming, though. I love to see that. But we're going to be hopping on the Rano here.
I don't think he's enjoyed playing a heavy into these two. I don't think he's had a great time with that. Rano's a much, much better match coming to Olympia. And Arcane Rano, I think, is also completely fine. Rano in doubles is not the greatest character of all time. He has some stuff. The bubbles in particular can be great for like saving your teammate, but also extending combos on the other team. Like it can be used quite well, and obviously he's got some nice fast hit boxes. He's very much a Sheik function in doubles. He is looking to get rid of stocks. He's looking to pressure people. He's looking to be a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah. Oh, Guthix gets caught.
And that's entirely on Guthix, man. He went for like a really greedy up air to sort of follow up on Stuga, which would have sent him away from any potential combos anyway. There was just no reason, and instead it just made his situation recovering a lot worse. The game looks like a little bit too anti on the green team here when the blue team have the lay of the land off stage. Should be an easy punish. I think both the green team went for something. They didn't really talk that out, and so Focus just ended up getting hit, and Stuga doesn't end up dying. Instead,
sometimes you gotta make sure that only one of you goes in, because you can't hit each other. Like, Guthix there just absolutely slobbering Focus Miss with the up strong that was supposed to be for Stuga.
Still though, they managed to get rid of the stock eventually, and it's looking a lot better for the green team, admittedly. Okay, I just started speaking. Guthix is getting back. Okay, it's fine. He's on a little bit of high percent, but so's Olympia. And we all know that Olympia should die earlier than Crag.
Should, theoretically.
What's happened in practice this set so far has been very different. Ooh, Guthix just about getting the ledge. That was a really nice side B cancel. Yeah. Okay, Fisherman off stage, gets brought low with that side B. You don't actually want to hit that side B a lot of the time as Olympia, but he still manages to make it on just fine, thanks to the assistance of his teammate.
Yeah, that was really nice awareness from Stuga, being ready to save the teammate. I mean, this is what you were talking about. These guys, I can see they have played doubles. They know these situations, and they know how to act in them.
Nares coming out from Focus Miss, who's just trying to send Stuga low here, gets grabbed, but techs it again! Stuga's been so good on that!
And then, of course, Orchid with the puddle just gets the free recovery when you tech those. Really nice to see. Stuga here just holding ledge, pressuring Guthix. But is he going to get reversal for it? No, not quite. And Focus Miss not ready.
Yeah, missed the spacing on the up tilt. Pretty sure you want a smash attack anyway there. Gets one, back air up strong, not quite going to kill though. Okay, does a heavy die.
I mean, water's dense.
Oh no, Fisherman. Ooh, getting way too brazen with the mix up there. Tries to drift like back in towards the ledge to mix them up, but Focus Miss was just down to hold.
And now Stuga is pretty much touched by anything. It's going to be over for their stock, and then Fishing Man's going to be stuck in a 2v1 situation. But Green Team both on high percent here.
Oh, but Fishing Man's getting up bed, man. He's taking a lot of damage here. Guthix is really low, but he just about makes it back to the ledge. I think if Fisherman had just seen it, had just grabbed the ledge, we could have lost the stock on the Crag, which would have been really nice. Instead, both the blue team at 100 and 216. Stuga puddles. Fisherman gets caught by the up strong, not Focus Miss. I thought it might have been a team kill for a second there, but no. Instead, blue team both just at high percent. Finally, Stuga goes down, but Fisherman has a chance here. They're both really high percent brutal. No way!
They're gonna kill each other! Are you kidding me?
Nothing less than total victory.
I don't know what to say. I mean, that's one way to end it. I do not imagine that Joker's Miss is happy with how that game ended.
The greatest fumble of all time.
That's going to be Gem Alert moving on to Winners Final. Going to be going up against Dia and Nidobax there. And Gem Alert going to go down into losers, playing against Team Brawlhalla, I believe? That's where they're going into the losers bracket? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, we got a fancy little graphic here as well. Look, here's the bracket. Whoa.
Yeah, this is the bracket. I'm not sure if we're going to be foraying into losers quarters, or if we're just going to head straight into winners finals on the stream. It'll be one of the two. I think we probably have some time to catch up with Brawlhalla and Focus Miss, considering they're a little bit behind. As well, Kebnikaiser versus WhatsApp Goon Duo is they're still playing. and they're already well into their sets. So I imagine we might just get straight into winners finals here. So we could be seeing a little bit more of Stuga and Fishing Man. And I'm excited because I think that was a really good showing from the team for the most part. They were getting a little bit bad that third game there, but they we'll say clutched it.
That's one way to put it.
A team capable of many things.
I think it definitely helped them that Stuga lived to like 210% there on the last game. If Stuga had lost their stock way earlier, then I think it could have ended a little differently. Wait, who's seed 2?
Seed 2 of this bracket was Brawlhalla.
Oh. All right.
They are. I mean, Brawlhalla, they're really good at doubles. Mist and Agnestic are also both randomers. They're part of the group. It was kind of a big surprise to me that they got demolished by the double crack team. But maybe they'll have a chance to bring it back in the loser bracket. Who knows? They're up against some tough opponents with Joker Smiths.
But they are fighting it out in losers there. Maybe we'll see them, maybe we won't. First, we have to go back to Fishing Man and Stuga as they go up against the Dia and Nidobax here in winners finals. Gonna be playing for who gets to go into winner's side of Grands and who goes down to losers finals.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. It'll be an interesting match of characters. Olympia does not have a fantastic time against either of these two, while Orkane still destroys Lockstone, as he has the entire lifespan of this game, and doesn't have a bad time against Reno at all. It's a little bit of familiarity between Dia and Focus Mist, but Dia is quite the different Reno. She's a different beast entirely. And I wonder if we're going to be seeing a little bit more of that support role Dia, stock chaser Nidobax, while the blue team are just completely fluid. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Probably getting into the button check here.
I'm curious to see how effective Stuga's edge guarding is going to be. Because in the previous match, we had, Guthix on Crag, but even with Guthix on Crag, Stuga's edgeguarding was insane. So now with a few characters who might be a little more volatile off stage, how's that gonna go?
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. Rano, not necessarily the easiest character to edgeguard, it depends on the spacing, but Bubble Butt is a really good way of getting all of that movement to get to where Rano is. Meanwhile, Lockstone is just kind of hammered by Orkane off stage, man. It's really, really, really easy to effectuate those edge guards, because he oftentimes has to go to ledge, where Orkane's edge guarding is essentially at its strongest. He is looking to sort of mix you up off the wall, either just hit you and kill you, or set up into something. Because he's allowed to go in so deep with that puddle recovery, of course. And that's kind of what
Stuga off stage a lot.
Yes, and that's kind of what's like super strong about Orkane in doubles. I don't think it's like shout out that much, but you can go super deep, and like usually when you go super deep and you miss, you get punished because they'll just go all the way to your puddle as long as they can. You don't really get to do that for free in doubles. There's another guy that's going to be looking to defend that base, as it were. Get into the opener. It's a nice start for the blue team. Fishing Man not taking too much damage, gets parried, but doesn't end up being punished for it at all. While Stuga is going to start going ham on this elephant.
Yeah, I feel like they're just like seeing what works, feeling out each other in neutral. The lockdown side B, if you don't know, has a hitbox on the person you throw down, which ends up killing Fishing Man in this situation. I have never seen that actually work.
I didn't know that. I've played so much doubles with Zen. How did I not know that?
Well, there's certain grabs and throws in doubles that actually have a hitbox on the person, like Edel's up air as well is going to have a hitbox on the person flying away for a short bit. It's crazy.
That is nuts. incredible recognition, we'll say, from Nebedax, who unfortunately finally loses that first stock of his. And it's still very even after such a tumultuous first stock, but it is going to be interesting between these two teams for sure. Oh, great fares. Stuga has to go to the portal and Dia is ready. Oh, and he grabs the ledge. Another punish on Stuga, who's eating so much damage. The green team are playing this phenomenally.
Yep. Dia has been covering this puddle like crazy. Stuga has not been allowed to get back for free as much as we saw in the last set. And they're being punished hard for it. Now blue team both down on their last stocks against green on their second.
Yeah, Fisherman just hasn't been able to run interference at all. It's really hard for him to get around these Lockstone and Rano hitboxes, it would seem.
Oh god. Is Lockstone dead?
Yeah, Cannonball Ledge Guard is apparently what the Orcanes have been calling that. Works out really well, but Fisherman decides to go low for no reason with a down air, and that was just sort of unforgivable, to be honest. You're not allowed to do that as Olympia in the first place, but also Dia still had a second stock after that. There was just no reason to go for like such a risky attack, and Dia punishes him appropriate for it.
Yeah, Fishing Man lost 2 stocks this game by going deeper than they probably should have.
And meanwhile, talking about deep, Stuga tries to go deep for the edge guard, doesn't even get it on Nebedax, and Dia again is waiting, so aware.
The stage control and patience of the green team is just demolishing blue team's game plan right now.
Mm-hmm. It's very, very well thought out from the green team. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far, but I'd also love to see blue team represent a little bit more. Stuga's offense still looks great, but Fishing Man had a little bit of a quiet spell that game. He kind of just got tossed around a little bit, went for a few ill-advised attempts on stocks, and I know he can do a lot better. So I think if he picks up a little bit, plays a little bit more safer, and is like playing around Stuga being so aggressive, and again appropriately covering him like he was doing in the set they just played against Joker's Miss, probably see a lot more success from this blue team.
Absolutely would not count them out just yet. I feel like there's still a lot of life left in blue team. The set's just getting started as we go here, game 2 on Merchant Port. Both teams right now just going back and forth in neutral. Although blue team seems to be building more percent than green is. Incredible coverage from Fishing Man there. Punishing Diaz, get a out of shield option. Oh, but they both get caught by up strong. And green is the first to lose stock.
Yeah. Stuga just going a little bit too low though. Gets caught by the side B, and it's a quick answer back from the green team. Nebedax holding on to the stock, does not get fed.
Focusing through. Incredible.
What a pickup from Dia, comboing into dash attack there. And it's completely even from both teams now. Stuga's getting a lot of 3% though with these nairs at the wall. This is what we were talking about. Orcane's just allowed to go so deep, so consistently.
Nebedax throwing meatballs for the, I feel like, first time I've seen today.
Yeah, not been able to use it a lot at all, you're right. Gets the F-throw. Stuga Diaz out on the first hit, but the second hit's not quite going to get rid of him. Nice two-piece. Fisherman keeps him off stage. Side B just doesn't reach Olympia. That could have been curtains. Everyone's at pretty high percent here. First stock to fly might be Stuga's. No, lives that fair. Saves Fishing Man on the outside of the stage. Oh my god, but dies for it. That was beautiful.
I like that.
So much awareness.
He reacted to it as well, but just wasn't quite able to get the pickup.
Yeah.
But gets it a little later. Dia being the last person to lose their second stock here. That's big for green team.
Very big. If she loses it all, we've seen Dia hold on to a stock for a very long amount of time. We get caught out easy. fair conversion. Stuga also had bubbles.
Stuga holding
had
out.
the belief. It's okay, he's okay, and he will still live long. Diego
Yeah, I thought he
ledge.
was just dead. But he managed to make it back.
Diaz really trying to get rid of Fishing Man right now. Rano's combos and edge guarding on Olympia are lethal. You gotta be careful.
And DSL is still holding on to the stock.
Okay,
There you go.
finally,
The
that
is going
comes
to
out.
take it.
Nibidax has accrued a lot of percent in the meantime. He is potentially at risk, especially from this Arcane, but Diaz completely fresh. And Stuga and Fishing Man are so close to death. Nah,
The neutral
that's
layer
gonna do
going
it.
to take it.
Yeah, we got one more to go.
I was going to try and play this. Gets the lockdown out of there. Now you're stuck in a hard but not impossible situation. But yeah, just one mistake, one shielded move, and you're dead.
Rano Nair is it's sort of it feels like the forgotten option. I don't know if you agree with me, but like it doesn't really show its face at all. It's in a little bit of early combo theory for Rano, but the moment you get these 150, 160%, you press one move on Rano's shield, rising there instantly, and it's so strong for no reason.
So strong. I feel like we mostly see neutral air used in edge guard situations for its large lingering hitbox to cover people going to the stage. We're gonna be playing the first game was on 4th Understory. Or is it the 3rd game of Merchant Board?
Yeah, this is another game much before you're right. 2nd. Oof. Okay, nice answer back from the blue team. Amazing answer back from the blue team, in fact.
Blue team that won the stock lead. Let's see how long that lasts.
The Nibidax wasn't able to get the back air on Olympia, so she's still going to be holding on. Doesn't hit her on the way out either, and she gets a nice little upbeat. Fishing Man holding on, 149. Air throw, that's going to do it.
Here they're beginning to build up percents on the green team here as Fishing Man only now loses their first stock. If they can keep up this momentum, keep up this lead, it might be looking good for them.
Nibidax was a little bit too far out, not quite hitting the Arcane Cyber on the way in. Eats a lot of damage for it, and Stu gets that back for free.
Dia has been trying to help, but Dia can't help here as she's stuck in her own combo and loses her stock for it. And Nibidax has been off stage for so long, and finally, that's gonna be it. Both of them now down to their last stock. What did Nibidax even get hit by?
I don't
If
know
anything.
if he got hit by anything. It looked like he just hit a down air, but he hit it too late and too low. Well,
This has been an
Crazy things
explosive game from Blue Team, and they're just gonna be taking it right there as well with a beautiful conversion from Stuga off of Fishing Man's opening.
Nothing less than
Looking so alive right now. Are they gonna do it again? We're looking at Godai here for our game 4.
yeah, remains to be seen. The green team definitely looked a little bit lost that game, especially Nibidax. I think it was just like getting a bit too antsy with the edge guards and putting himself in some really precarious positions that Stuga is like fully positioned to take advantage of. So though we saw a lot of brilliance from the green team early on, I imagine we'll continue to see it as long as they manage to keep the pace probably a little bit slower.
Oh,
Stuga. Edge got him with a second hit of locks up B. No puddle on stage. That is a very early stock for Arcane.
let's see. But he does answer back, getting Dia stock there.
His nairs are so good. They are so good. He's so great at finding a position where someone wants to stay for a nair. Well, Nibilax got a great combo on Stuga, but Dia was part of it. She got caught by the down strong part and actually ended up taking a lot of damage herself. Right now,
Yeah, that was a bit of a, like
even.
an even conversion.
Oh, Dia sent too low. Our previous stock 10 queen has had a lot of trouble holding on this time. A lot of really early edge guards from Stuga, especially, has spelt her demise, and she is reeling right now. She really has to hold on to this. Nibidax, though, is doing a great job at holding on to all three until I open my fat mouth.
It's still looking so even. These two teams are just going back and forth. Oh, but Nibidax catching Dia in the up strong. Oh, Fishing Man here off stage.
Oh, it's caught with a reverse hit. Bear, he still has the momentum to make it back, but gets side beat. How do we continue? Good get up attack to get locks off of you. Easy punish on the puddle, though. Nibidax, be careful, man. That's your partner. Can't be treated on this road.
Fishing Man barely making it back. These situations are the types of games that could very easily end up in a 2v1 situation. Because as soon as two people lose a stock on either team, then you got no more.
Gotta be true.
He is the first one to lose stock, so now if Nibidax ever dies, then it's a 2v1.
Okay, but they the same for Stuga now. And Fisherman's coming to him.
Dia just barely whiffing the forward on the punish. And there you go, Nibidax is dead.
The mission is clear for Dia. She must kill this Arcane immediately.
But something tells me Fishing Man will not let that happen.
Definitely not.
Just annoying her there on the edge guard, not letting her play her game that she's so comfortable with. She gets grabbed.
Getting a little bit of chip damage on Fishing Man. Stuga is lingering around the middle of the stage. He's just waiting to punish her, exactly like that. Every time that Fishing Man gets in too far, but Dia's in a lot of lag, he's going to be looking for the punish. Otherwise, he's not going to be doing anything apart from team combos. And it's a great one to send Dia all the way to the side of the stage, using bubble to get back. Gets the down air, gets the fair, tries to continue on the Olympia. Maybe at this point, Olympia's getting so low that Dia can start looking for kills on both of them.
Yeah, Fishing Man is building with a lot of percent here. And any strong hit is going to kill Stuga.
Back air is the sour spot. Fair sends it cancels. She's going to use the bubble recovery. Stuga's looking for a nair, and he gets the ledge hog.
Barely steals the ledge. They did it again. We're going to game 5.
Again, 2 games in a row won by one team, 2 games in a row won by the other. It is just this consistent pattern.
But now it is going to be green team's stage pick here for the last game. That is their reward for being the first ones to reach 2 games on the counter. And they're running it back to Godai Delta. Let's see here, our final game. The winner of this will be going on to the grand finals on winner's side. And the loser jumps down to the loser's bracket. There's high stakes here for this game. Oh my, they pass off each other's combos too. Beautiful!
Incredible. So good from the blue team. We are really coming to these their own the past 3 games.
They both instantly knew when to stop their combos and switch. They literally just passed them off to each other. It was like a synchronized dance. I am in awe at how well blue team is playing together right now.
Meanwhile, green team have work to do. Dia does not find the sweet spot down strong. Only the sour spot, so Olympia is not yet gotten rid of. They got to get rid of the rat. They got to get rid of the dog. Whale thing. Rat's dead.
But so is the elephant. All the whale dogs dead too.
Oh, there's a really on Hold on.
He finds it finally. He doesn't get much off of it, but he's been going for that the entire tournament.
Get some good damage. Well, Nibidax's stock is relatively fresh. Green team have done a really good job of accelerating in a sense, overtaking their opponents. Oh, but Dia is caught by a puddle F strong. It's a lot of damage, doesn't quite die.
Oh,
Dangerous.
somehow not catching anyone with that up strong.
Yeah, I can't believe it as well. Meanwhile, Dia's DIing that fair badly, but Suga's also dead. Stocks are flying in this game, Frutal.
I have no idea who's gonna win. This is too close. Both teams are in the exact same situation. Stocks, percents.
Brilliant parry. No sort of punish though. It was on a jab. Suga held out and just about lives with the down throw. Anyway, use this puddle just for safety, but reverse fair. Does not quite kill Fishing Man. My God, just holding on. But he up beats too early. Fishing Man's stock is gone. Nibidax has to hold it on, and Dia has to survive this edge guard.
Barely managing to shield. And Nibidax dies there.
They're going to try and get rid of Dia. That is the name of the game right now.
And for green team, they gotta get rid of Stuga. Is it back area? Stuga's gone. How will Fishing Man play this 2v1 situation? Oh, he's stuck in the middle. The percent's building.
No.
Time's running out.
Gem. Too low.
And that's going to be it. Green team takes it. Dia and Nidaback's going to be going on to grand finals winner side.
Are we going to get a single reverse 3-0 today? What's going on? Every single
We
time.
haven't seen one yet.
These teams set up for it over and over again, and then they just repeatedly can't finish the job.
I could for sure see Gem Alert back in Grands though in a bit.
Definitely.
I am so impressed by how well they synergized and played together.
I think the combo switch over the part that you were great at, that you talked about great lengths and like really well from you. It was so good. It was so crazy. It was so fluid. Like we've been talking about fluidity as this team's strength, but like that is just a prime perfect example.
Our next match here is going to be the losers semis, as it hasn't quite been updated on this graphic here, but it has been confirmed Team Brawlhalla is going to be going up against the WhatsApp duo in losers semis. That's going to be the next set that we're going to be watching. Jokersmith losing out to Team Brawlhalla, and Kib and K is losing out to the WhatsApp duo.
Yeah, it was a very unfortunate draw for Jokersmith, in my opinion, to be sent into losers and then have to face the second seed of the event. Brawlhalla we haven't seen yet. We don't particularly know how good they are, but the 3-0 win, the 3-0 loss they took was quite surprising, and so not at all flabbergasted to see that they're making a losers run that might just continue through WhatsApp Duo. We will have to see, as it is some interesting matchups. It is Rano Maple against Olympia Rasta.
Is this going to be the first set where we don't have a heavy?
Is it actually?
I think so.
Oh my god, it is.
I mean, heavies are good in doubles, man.
They're running the scene in doubles, man, yeah. Apparently not running it well enough, though. Jokersmith obviously bowing out at 5th. It's Brawlhalla managed to take that. And this should be really interesting. Maple and Rasta, obviously two of the rarer characters in the game, especially in doubles. You won't see a lot of these two. But both bring unique advantages to the table. Maple in particular, I think is so good. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of her this bracket.
Yeah, I'm surprised Maple is a rare character, because she has the strength of being able to go anywhere she wants on the stage. So she can help and disengage her teammate and pick her fights as she wants, which is not something that every character can do.
Yeah, but Tether in particular is the star of the show for Maple. Saving your teammate if they ever get sent too far. Extending off of any kill move your teammate does to guarantee the kill. Recovery. Like, it just does absolutely everything in this mode. It is so potent. You just have to be on it is the only thing. And what does concern me, if Mist is still playing more of this Maple, is that this Maple is really new. And I think the biggest barrier to entry for Maple that I see consistently across all the new players is Tether. It took me ages as well when I was learning to just tether. After every move that could be tethered afterwards, that you feel like you can set up into more, tether. In doubles, that instinct needs to be even more finely sharpened because you're not just looking at your own hits, you're looking at every single one of the moves that sent far from your teammate. And they can call it out, but it is a very, very quick reaction. Often the call out is too late. So it is quite the barrier to entry in doubles, and we'll have to see how much Mist is able to make use of that, or if perhaps he will switch off to something more familiar with Absol or Force Web.
I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm hoping to see the Maple. I'm curious to see how well he's going to do here in this doubles bracket.
Yeah. I'm also very curious to see how it plays out, what he's going to go for, and yeah. Obviously, we saw WhatsApp duo earlier on in the bracket, and they looked really, really strong. They almost pulled off their reverse 3-0 on Joker's Miss, but they weren't quite able to finish the job, whereas Brawlhalla did. So it's kind of interesting to think about how these two teams might match up against each other in terms of skill, in terms of matchups. It feels quite even. We've got Rhino sort of neutralizing Olympia. We have Rasta not particularly having an amazing day against either of these characters. It's a Flowey and Maple who can get comboed pretty hard, but Rasta's kind of looking for those bigger bodies, whereas Maple is relatively slight. So overall, not the greatest matchups, the green team, but still, we know how powerful they are matchups, counting or not. We're going to see bans on Hodojo from the green team, Godai Delta, and Jules Fell from the red team. I think this is quite regular. I think you want to keep space as open as possible if you're Maple, because you're the one that can abuse it best.
And they are going to be going on, I believe, the biggest stage of the two that were left over.
Match report, yeah, pretty large. Very scrappy opening from both teams who are looking to just lay down the pressure to begin with. Mist is indeed on that Maple like we were talking about, and we'll have to see how that goes for him.
He hasn't tethered anyone yet, but I wouldn't expect him to be needing it at this point.
No.
Still,
Elfenad, meanwhile, needing a little bit of assistance as he SDs over on the right side of the stage. Pretty unfortunate start for the Rat player. I am getting mixed up by this purple color, by the way. I'm getting hard mixed by this purple color. It's really, really bad. How is this green? I don't understand.
I mean, this isn't green. This must just be like a bug.
Yeah. Some colors.
I think it's the default color.
Do that. Yeah, certain skin palettes do that, but it's really bad. I would not be able to tell who to hit a lot of the time right now.
Especially with how much purple is on the Clown Rhino skin.
Exactly.
I feel like there's a third purple team who has entered the building.
Yeah, I feel like green team are actually like playing at a natural advantage where Elfenad knows where his opponents are, but the red team are like constantly getting confused. And they're using this confusion to their advantage, I guess. But I think they will be asking Elfenad to switch off of skin after this game, and I think that's understandable. Nice little conversion from the red team there on the shield broken Elfenad. Oh, but the neutral B from Pabu! It killed
That was a crazy catch.
So early.
Is now looking really strong for the WhatsApp duo here. Elfman could be losing their stock any second now, but they are in the lead. And building for stents.
This is doing a good job of pressuring Pabu. Can't really look for a fair though. Ras is just going to make it back all the way. And an F-Strong catches both of the teammates off guard. Game of was going for an up B out of shield, and he kind of just was too far away and drifted down the way into it, but Elfman got caught completely unawares. And that's really like the neutralizing factor you needed if you're the red team right now.
Yeah, that forward strong really put them back into the game, and now they are building the lead.
The great equalizer that is a surprise smash attack in doubles. It's doing a lot of work here. Helping out taking a lot of damage.
Getting the conversion.
Yeah, it was a little bit optimistic, but that
double kill.
Perfect. Yeah, it was really, really well set up to the finish.
Wow.
So despite the red team's confusion, they still managed to take game one with some just very clutch plays.
2 double kills from 2 smash attacks from both players. That's interesting. Let's see, is Elfnan actually going to be green this time?
It looks like the exact same skin. See another High Dojo ban. Oh, sorry, not High Dojo. Oh yeah, High Dojo. High Dojo ban from the red team. But they seem to be really thinking over what else they want to get rid of. They decided on Harbor, which I think is a fair pick. You just don't want to play on that stage in general all the time.
Yeah, even though it is big, you just don't want to deal with the off stage. Now, why is Elfman still not green?
He's still not green. I guess the red team didn't ask him to change colors.
Or maybe it's not like that on their end. Maybe it's just a spectate thing.
Could be. Oh, that'd be a new one for me, but there are many spectator bugs in this game.
Either way, red team is still looking strong here, opening up with a lot of percent, especially on Elfnan, but let's see, is Pabu gonna let them have it? No! Addy's gonna die at a really early percent there to down strong. He's looking to take another, doesn't quite get it. Alright, red team answering back, but it's not looking good on that raster stock.
Indeed, we are high percent on a lot of different people. Addy Bestic just about living the uppies for some reason. I think he could have drifted down back into the bubble to tongue it, but instead he opts for high up B, maybe a misclick. Definitely not intentional, it seems. One miss is sent to the other side of the stage. He gets back onto the stage quite nicely. And is really holding on to this first stock, which is quite rare from a Maple, to be honest, but finally loses it to a patented down tilt up strong from Olympia, the age-old kill confirmed from this character.
How is Pablo still alive?
No clue. This guy is so floaty and so light, and yet I like green.
There you go. Random Shiryu.
You will have to do. Yeah. Elfman taking a lot of damage though. Some nice conversions from both players.
Ooh, Addy losing their final stock, having to take the stock of Mist here.
Palby's been incredible this game, man. So many strong conversions, so many good edge guards.
The green team
completely removing any nodes from the equation. A lot of random kill moves kind of being tossed out there, but back throw into up strong. Elfman was the one that actually started that combo to get rid of Pabu's stock. And dare I say the red team have hope?
I mean, potentially here, Elfman is gonna be dying to the next big hit like that neutral air. Now the percents don't look good, but they do have a chance here. As they keep green team off stage, big punish. They get caught on the rapid jab. A lot of poison on them.
Adimestic back up to 86%. Elfinan's done a great job at piling on the damage on this Rano. Maple sent spiraling off stage. Still managed to hold on, but the gem pop F-Strong is going to do it. And all of a sudden the situation is once again incredibly dire.
Yeah, Adimestic is just stuck here in the middle of these two beasts. Misses the tongue.
Second hit of Cyber's going to get both of them off of him.
And a forward air is going to do it.
Really well played. Okay. Bit of an eventful game, but in the end, Green Team managed to seal the deal.
Mm-hmm. Is this the first 1-1 we've seen? I feel like it is.
Yes! This is the first 1-1 on stream.
They're looking so even, these teams. I feel like Mist has been missing a lot of conversions. Like we talked about how the Maple player has to try really hard to get the conversions and use their speed to their advantage. And Mist has just barely missed out on a couple of kills that have been sent their way by Addy. So it is hard to play Maple in the way that she's most optimal in doubles.
Definitely.
Big scrappy neutral here. This is what we've seen from both teams so far. They just keep scrapping.
Yeah, the fighting has never really stopped, which is, I think kind of interesting. Maple obviously can be incredibly aggressive, but Rasta I expect to kind of, like, take a back seat and wait, but Pavu's just always wants to get stuck in. Tether, Nair, not quite going to do it. I think...
Oh, tech chase down.
Strong tech chase is really good. Yeah. I think we haven't checked whether, like, Pavu's actually ready for the up air after Tether yet, and I definitely think instead of the safe options, you can afford to spend one Tether, like, looking to see if they're actually playing around Maple's kill options.
Mm-hmm. Whoa! Almost converting into a kill there by Pavu, but just not quite getting it. Elfnan's gonna take it though, and also his teammate stock. That's unfortunate.
Very ruthless man, Elfnan.
Maybe he is just playing on a third team.
Elfnan, lots of percent building up on him right now. Maple has managed to keep him in the air, but a great answer back from Pavu. Gets a nice easy conversion into the F-clap. Looking for a neutral B conversion, but a bit too brazen with that one. It's going to be an easy grab, but it's only 8%. You're not eating too much.
Yeah, got interrupted by Mist's combo, which did end in a kill, so I would say that was a fair interruption. Mist stuck off stage! There's no tether on anybody!
He jumped, man. He jumped straight into that down strong. And that's a mean punish as Maple. The one thing you can like afford to wait on using is your double jump, but it's what he burns, and he needs to stock at like 30%. Pavu putting on some serious hard on Adimestic right now, who does not manage to come to the wall. He's going to have to go high with the up B, and it's an easy punish. But Elfnan perhaps looking for a little bit too much with that strong.
Regardless, Addy seems to be struggling right now. The percent's building up and on their last stock. Mist could be forced into a 2v1 at any moment.
No.
No, they got the tether. This time the tether's online.
But Adimestic just charging a full down strong on his teammates for no reason.
Pavu's looking so healthy.
Yeah, only 8%.
But it could all swing if Addy has been put out, which is, I mean, it looks like that's what the red team is going for.
Definitely, and they manage it.
They get reversed.
Missed sent to the other side of the stage by the second half of up B, but it's fine. He gets the fair, and here's some damage. Adimestic chasing down Pavu, but he gets sent off stage again.
Mist doing a great job at keeping Pavu occupied while Adimestic just recovers. Now they want to play neutral here again. Find one opening. What's the conversion going to be?
It's not an easy situation for the red team, though. Every single time one of them is like 1v1 against Pavu, he's going to start just looking for kill moves to throw out at random, essentially, to try and catch one of them off guard. Throws,
the percent is building.
No
they're going to take it! Even though Pabu was looking so healthy just 30 seconds ago, they managed to force the 2v1 situation. And Pabu just struggling to get their kill confirms at those percents and in the 2v1 situation. Great clutch up. Brawlhalla now looking to go into game 4 with the lead here.
Indeed, and this could just be a great continuation of their losers run after losing in the very first round. This could be the third set they win in a row to go fight Gemala if they manage to take this. Should be quite fun because that's just like that's 4 people from like incredibly similar regions.
What, these 4 players?
No, Brawlhalla and Gemala. No, it is the French duo who will be trying not to make that dream a reality. As Elfnan and Pabu do a good job of keeping things even so far. We've still got Mist off stage. Nice sort of back air, up B extension from Elfnan, getting some additional damage onto Mist. Every single bit of percent is important versus Maple, but
wow,
she doesn't need that much to get rid of a Rasta. Brilliant up B find from Mist. And this is the really cool thing about Mist, I think, in doubles so far, is like, although he might not have all the Maple stuff down, he does really truly have doubles fundamentals. He has played so much of that random stuff we were talking about earlier, and he's constantly looking for like the best possible hit off of every single situation where he is kind of free to roam as he pleases.
Yeah, just hasn't really built up that extra second layer you need to play Maple, but I'm sure that'll come.
Layer 1's doing good work so far.
Is that gonna be? Yeah, that's a dead Maple. The sweet spot up strong, gonna take it by Pabu. Getting another strong attack. Just quickly cleaning up red team here. The green team now in the stock lead, but Pabu's not looking healthy on their second stock.
No, it's a bit of a dire situation for the bird.
Oh, and they're stuck in the corner. How are they gonna get out? A slipstream's gonna do it.
Yeah, one goes high, one goes low. Nothing all the way at the bottom. Mist looking for a down
Spike.
strike.
Elfnan somehow still holding on to their first stock.
Yeah.
As Pabu is getting just demolished by red team. So it's nice to at least have those stocks that Elfnan has been holding on to fall back on.
Alright, now this bird is getting defurred. It is looking rough for the Rasta player. As much as Elfnan is holding down the fort, it's a lot of shield and not a lot of action from the Olympia. Because you're at such a high percent, you're constantly scared of everything, but it means that you can't really act with the impunity that you're used to, and oftentimes it kind of just is okay that he lost that stock, to be honest, because at least now he can play with a lot less fear.
Absolutely. Tether coming in clutch there to save Mist.
Animestic sent off stage, goes high with the up B, and Elfnan's not really done a great job of punishing it so far. Animestic's really mixed up the places where he's going for it, but it's a lot of the same option. I think he could probably just commit to a little bit less and be ready for a bit more. Oh, but he waits for the roll in with the upstrong, and Animestic losing a stock, and all of a sudden the stocks are even. And Pabu, even though he's holding on, there is light at the end of the tunnel, perhaps.
Oh, gets caught by the jump out of shield with a down strong. But they're using respawn platform to get up there! Are you kidding me?
So smart. And it's almost completely even between both teams.
It's down to the wire. The crystals are glowing. Elfnan off stage. Red team taking advantage.
Yeah, they're going to use that time to just play the 2v1. It's really smart for the red team.
And now red team has built up so much damage on both of them while still looking healthy.
And Mace basically hasn't been touched on this stock. Parry on the slipstream as well. Pabu's not being allowed anything at the moment. Animestic and Mist really want to close it out, but finally blood is drawn on Mist stock. Taking a little bit of damage here. Repeated up throws. It's not enough though.
Mist securing the stock with a down strong. It's now all up to Pabu to keep the green team in this set. The red team are looking to end it right here and move on. Keep their losers run going. Whoa! Charging down strong.
Yeah, so strong, so smart to tether there and just not get punished at all.
Yeah, using
Side
tether
loop
to go
and-
above is really nice awareness. And a forward
good.
air. Team Brawlhalla is going to take it 3-1, continuing their losers run.
Yeah, very, very good from them. They've really come to their own as a team, I think, and are really like applying roles really well. And then even then, there was like it looked dire for a second with Elfenand holding on for so long. But they're just like, okay, Elfenand's gonna be stuck in shield. Elfenand's playing very scared.
Yeah.
Fine, we're just gonna go harass Pabu. We're gonna go demolish what remains of his stocks and force Elfenand to lose a stock off of a stock take, which eventually ended up with Elfenand being the first player eliminated in that game. Really, really smart game plans.
Yeah, I think that was actually the deciding factor, what you just mentioned. The awareness to know that Elfenand's going to be scared here. Let's just go bully Pabu. And then he just extended the lead from there.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to be going into our second to last set, losers final, which will be Gem Alert versus Brawlhalla.
Yeah. I think a matchup that all the players are going to be really happy to play. They all know each other really well. They get along and play a lot of doubles with each other. These are some of the main grinders of doubles in general. The people that will be pinging doubles like as a role in the grind chord are Brawlhalla and Gemala. Like they really do love this mode, and it's cool to see the people that are really committed seeing so much success. But we can't forget about Dia and Ibudax weighing in winner side of grinds either.
No, but who's going to get the privilege to play them? That's what we're going to find out here in just a moment. Did you say that these players are all from similar regions?
Yeah, they're all Finnish.
All of them?
All four of them. They're all Finnish.
Is Fishing Man also Finnish?
Yeah. Every single one of them all Finnish.
Damn, okay.
It is a Finnish finals in the loser side.
It might be
really
like
putting
a doubles friendly session at the local here.
Yeah, it's really also like putting Finland on the map. I think as like a very respectable region. It's like a smaller one, but I would say with one of the most dedicated player bases and all very, very solid players in their own rights. Like all of these players that are in losers finals can and most of the time have made some very formidable singles runs.
Yeah, they're all super strong.
I think we're just waiting on the establishment of the arena, but in the time being, just a reminder for everyone that is in the chat, if you are European and are interested in playing some Rivals this weekend, we still have a Rivals 1 bracket later today, and we have the final Rivals 2 bracket of the season tomorrow, Sunday at 2 p.m. It's going to be incredible, and you should definitely be there if you're interested, even if you are newer to the game. We love every single newcomer. And as long as you express interest in the game, we have a Discord for those that are unaware, where basically all the grinders take place. It's kind of like the main hub for the people that are grinding this game out and are really committed to it. The Rivals 2 grind chord, and if you are interested, show some love in a bracket or just make yourself known in the official Rivals 2 EU Discord, and we had to send you an invite because that's how all these players got so good.
Yeah, I mean, the community is just amazing in Europe, man. I remember in Valhalla, that was when I first heard of this grind chord. People were talking about it like, oh, you know, there's a server that you can get invited to and all the good people are in there. And everyone wants to just grind together and get good at the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's so awesome to have. Because, you know, you can only get so much out of a ranked session. Sometimes you gotta lock in and really just sit down and practice with somebody and, you know, get notes from them as well. What do they notice about your game plan that you could improve? That's something you can only do if you have the community by your side. So shout out to the Rivals EU community. You guys are awesome.
We have the lobby being set up. Losers finals very shortly. Should be a great one. We got the players teeing up for the game. Interesting matchups on both sides, I would say. It's more of this Olympia versus Maple, where it's coming quite even and quite sprawled out, but Orkane is really the X factor in this set, I would say. He's got some... Stuga's obviously going to have these edge guards in the back pocket, and you can actually effectuate some really strong edge guards on Maple, even with her tether. So it'll be interesting to see who Miss chooses, like Tether. Oftentimes you choose your teammate if you want just a free recovery, or to be able to save them. So it'll be interesting to see how Miss use that. While Domestic, I would say, has one of the easier jobs this game. He's got a nice matchup into Olympia that we've already seen he can play super, super well. And then Stuga will be eating some clean down tilt up strongs, I expect. So some of those stocks potentially quite early. So we go into Forest, the first game.
Pointed out by Redek in chat, this is our first stream match with red against blue.
Oh, finally.
There's no green team.
No green.
Yeah, we're going to be going here to Forest Understory. Animestic's got Stuga off stage, but it's not really that threatening when you got the puddle right there.
Yeah. An optimization that I couldn't say I personally do enough, but also I want to see a lot more from some of these players when they're facing down Orkane, just like holding the ledge regardless always, because up B's, like when you go into the puddle with up B, it's quite the long animation. You have the time to punish, especially when it's at the ledge, you have a lot of time to punish.
Yes.
So you're allowed to just hold the edge just in case he doesn't go for the puddle, for the mix-up.
The only thing you're going to be scared of is like getting hit by a neutral air there if you hold the ledge for too long.
Exactly. Otherwise, you can give Orkane quite early. Instead, it's blue team that will be dropping stocks very fast. They are flying on that side at the moment.
The Fishing Man's still looking so healthy here on the first stock. Finds a parry as well. Oh, but the punish isn't really going to be anything. That's also a thing in double. Sometimes you don't get a lot out of parries or shield breaks. Because, you know, there's another person there. Two people, actually. The complexity is increased so much.
What a pickup from Domestic. Uses the sour hit of Ned to convert it into the strong hit fair. It's a beautiful way to get rid of that stock of a Fishing Man, and the percents aren't even, but the stocks are at least. Blue have managed to call their way back just a little bit.
I mean, so far it looks like Red Team is the dominant force here, as Fishing Man is going to pick up Domestic for trying to land with an up B and missed. Back to back. Bro's going on a kill streak.
Needle's fair though, does get rid of Stuga's second stock. Stuga is also down on one stock with them. It's just Fishing Man who's holding on at this point.
Stuga is getting absolutely demolished right now on his final stock.
It's getting a little bit hammered, but Fishing Man is chucking these fairs out and they are finding their mark. So much damage going on to the blue team. I think at this point he's just having a laugh because he's spamming it.
I mean, it's working. But now if Stuga's taken out, it could be a rough situation for Fishing Man.
Mist is going to opt for the tether.
Although blue team aren't looking so healthy.
Mist not aware enough of that puddle. Ooh, but a conversion off of Valerian's and I'm sure that was beautiful. That was so good. Wait, Fisherman's been sent really low. Wait, no, Paddy Mystic hits his teammate, but he grabs ledge and Blue Team clutch the game from nowhere.
Yeah, coming just in from left field, taking the advantage away from the red team who held on to it for so long.
That was
Damn.
nuts. That was nuts. What
That was so
a
nuts.
comeback. And Brawlhalla, just so much momentum on their side, it would seem, even though it looked really bleak at the beginning. They came together so quickly to destroy Stuga's stock, and Fishing Man was so soon after, despite being at very low percents.
In an instant. Olympia can be very volatile off stage.
We have a banger of a set on the way, it would seem, if things continue this way.
Let's see, where is red team going to take us for game 2? Air Armada is open, but I don't believe that they're going to be wanting to go for that with the Fishing Man on the team. We won't see Air Armada, we will instead see the Crystal Oasis taking Fishing Man to their home field advantage. See if they can use it for anything. Oh my god, Addy Mystic just clobbering Fishing Man.
Bro, Addy is so good at doubles.
Yeah.
This guy finds the F-Strongs from just completely out of nowhere, and like all these smash attacks and these early kills are just, they are so incredible and so consistent. And I feel really are like a big X factor keeping Blue in the game.
Missed forcing the puddle, which is punished.
What a tech chase from Addy Mystic down for F-Strong, so he's going to get rid of that second stock off of Fishing Man. Already down to 1, only a minute in.
Blue team are looking so strong. But they're going to be losing both of their first stocks here. Red team still a full stock behind. But this is how they could start it. Let's see, they're stuck here in the middle. Stuga is just keeping Mist away, not letting them breathe at all.
Yeah,
What's the punish gonna be? Oh, hydroplane up strong.
Gets the back
Suddenly,
as well,
red team looks so strong again.
Stuga's just edge-guarded Addy Mystic from 80%.
If Fishing Man loses their stock here soon, we might be looking at a single stock game from all players.
Yeah. This could be it. No, that player's not quite going to do it. Mist is looking for anything on the side of the stage, doesn't quite find anything. What's also really worrying, Fruidal, is if Fishing Man does lose that stock and takes it, look at the percent that Stuga's at now.
Yeah.
And this has been their carry right now. Stuga's definitely been the one putting in the most work this game out of anyone on this field. So to lose him would be a massive detriment to the red team. But right now they're doing a good job of keeping him alive. Fisherman's doing a lot of percent. Both the blue team are 100, 102, 103. They are lagging behind a little bit. Stuga is not losing this stock anytime soon. Gets the down tilt, gets the nair. Not quite going to do it. Addy Mystic just holding on, comes back on with a fair. Fishing Man has eaten a lot of percent in the meantime. Mist has gone to work on Fishing Man, but Fishing Man finally finds fair. Mist alone now. Both these players are at really high percent, but he up-bees and he just... Oh, what was that?
That was so well played by red team.
Yeah, definitely.
Stuga especially, around like the midpoint of the game there, Stuga took a look at Mist and said, You're my enemy now. You're gonna die now, and you're not gonna hit me ever. And then did like 120% without being hit at all. That's 1-1. They're both so even. These two teams definitely deserve to be here.
Definitely.
We're going to Merchant Port. Stuga is looking to continue the dominance he had over Mist in that last game, forcing this 1v1 situation. But Addy's not going to let him have it, interrupting there and doing a lot of damage with the rapid jab.
Yep. Missed off of the side of the stage a little bit. Maybe put at 90 is quite a dangerous situation, but he's holding on just fine. Nice conversion to get rid of Fisherman's first stock. I think the blue team have actually... Oof. Unfortunate Aether there is actually going to put Adamestic in a sticky situation.
Yeah, that was great stuff from Stuga, capitalizing on the Rapt. Oh, but he's going to kill Fishing Man. Oh, barely makes it on stage. Not looking good for Fishing Man off stage here against the Rano.
No tech. No tech on the fair.
Another fair going to be taking Mist to stock this time. Oh, running back down with a forward smash. Blue team now confidently ahead by a whole stock on both players.
Yeah. It is a big, important lead on one side. Have to see some work from the red team, an early stock, an early edge guard, anything. Adimesic is currently the target, I think, 110%. We could get rid of this if we find the right hits, but not really. Adimesic is playing on Suge brilliantly, gets the down strong. Back on stage to go help his teammate out with the Olympia. And still alive, still ticking. Doesn't tech
the
it.
Neutraler's gonna do
Finally
it.
they go. And it's both blue team members that go at the same time. And we are on even stocks.
But it's still looking rough for red.
The Fisherman is not allowed to die here. Doesn't quite get caught by the fair out of the F-tilt. Stuge very smartly rolling away. Gets caught with the up air. Not quite going to die at this percent though.
The question is just how does blue team get one of these kills? Whips the parry punish. But Fishing Man, oh, not quite punished for recovering above ledge. Mist is throwing out kill moves. He wants just one of these guys gone. Reduce the complexity a little, but they're not letting him have it. As they're building a percent here, Adimestic could be going soon, but it's gonna be Fishing Man, the first one to lose their last stock. Now Stuke is in a rough spot.
Definitely.
Oh, Mist doesn't quite get the punish. But
Bit too aggro with the F strong.
yeah, reverse forward air is just gonna do it.
That's a wrap.
Team Brawlhalla now looking to be in the lead here in the set. One more game and they're gonna be going up to Grands.
It's gonna be kind of nuts, honestly.
Yeah, to go out in round one all the way up to Grands, that would be an insane run from Brawlhalla. Risky, this game is a lot similar to Smash, specifically Melee or PM, if you've played that game, and it is a lot of fun. You can get it on Steam. I would highly recommend.
Good game. It's really fun.
Very fun game. Whoa.
Surely we're not seeing any character swaps, no.
We're going on Ho Dojo. Red team does not want to let them have the space. They want to be all up in their face, not letting them breathe at all. I mean, so far it's looking good. Addy specifically is being bullied here a lot. But so is Fishing Man. Blue team converting off each other there. Really nice stuff. And now he's going to recover against Rano. Goes high. And he's not quite punished for it. Mist stuck off stage without a tether. Manages to get back to ledge. Beautiful.
Just by holding on. Very high percent on everyone right now. This Rano is in quite a bit of danger, but not as much danger as Stugo is, and he was not expecting that move to hit. Takes him out. Olympia goes down, and it's actually Rano in the end that is surviving and is just about holding on. Getting oppressed by this Olympia at the side of the stage though, and finally eats a bear to the face.
The one to take the big damage first is the last to fall. Still anyone's game here. Both teams are trying to find any opening. And blue team seems to have found a bit of breathing room here from the scrapping.
Yeah, they're putting a good amount of damage down at this point. Stu get caught with a down strong, obviously not going to kill all the way across the stage, but still he's been put off stage. He's looking for an edge guard, but the Adamesic has the tech on the Nair. Trying to pressure out this recovery. Stu get wave dashes right into the down strong while Fishing Man is losing his stock, and the blue team are accruing a serious lead at this point.
Yeah, red team is going to have to come alive quick if they want to stay in this. Oh, Fishing Man taking so much damage here. Question is, how is red team going to take these stocks? And how is Fishing Man supposed to stay alive?
Good questions. I'll have to pray red team
barely
can find the
missing the back
answers
air.
and find it quick. Fishing Man at 120. Fed really low. Where's the punish from the bottom?
Addy's not punishing!
Not quite ready for it, it would seem.
And there goes Addy, but Stuga barely staying alive. Missed throwing out kill moves. They want it to be over with right now. The bubble butt getting the kill. Alright, but this time Suga will be punished for going to the puddle. Not super hard. And Fishing Man goes down. It's not looking really strong for blue team.
To be honest.
Will they keep the losers run going? They will! Taking the set 3-1 over Gem Alert.
Solid.
Really
man.
well played by both teams, but only one
That's
can go to face Dia and Nibadax in Grands. Well, we're gonna see a Rano Ditto here in the Grands.
Yeah, we're going to see a Rhino Ditto, we're going to see Loxon, we're going to see Maple, we're going to see Brawlhalla potentially continuing this losers run even further. It's very, very solid from them, especially take down the favorites with that as well. Just like so solid. And like, I feel like they've developed their game plan, especially. The way they dip in and out of scraps as well. In the big, originally they were just scrapping, but they've really started like peeling back a little bit when they feel the situation is unfavorable, then going back in and constantly adding movement as well. They're doing so well with it.
It's been really nice to see them play here in these last two sets, and we're going to be able to keep seeing them playing. as we head into Grands. Now remember, Brawlhalla, if they want to take the whole bracket, need to win 2 sets in a row, while Dia and Nibidax only need to win 1. That is their prize for winning the winner's side of the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see how this is all going to play out.
For the time being, though, who do you honestly think you would back here in this grand finals?
You know, I'm really loving what I'm seeing from Brawlhalla here. But I just don't know. I think I gotta go with Dia and Nibidax. They've been too strong. And like, especially the way that Dia defines the conversions she's been doing. I think I'm gonna have to root for them. Especially having the winner side boost in only having to win 1 set. But who knows, Brawlhalla is coming into this playing warm. Green team, Dia and Nibidax have been, you know, sitting comfortably in Grands for a little bit, while Brawlhalla has been fighting for their life. So they're going to be very warm and very ready to take on the next opponent. I don't think it's going to be easy for Dia and Nibidax at all.
Yeah, I don't think they will make it easy whatsoever, especially because Dia and Nibidax have had some time now to rest. It's been like almost a good hour since they've played, essentially, and during that time probably gone something to eat, probably have a little bit of downtime, probably also grinded the game a little bit against each other, but obviously there is one team that is hot and has been constantly playing and playing and playing, and another team who's had a little bit of a break at this point.
But I still think it's going to be a hot set.
Absolutely.
Even with a break, I think Dia and Nibidax are going to go crazy. I wonder if Nibidax is going to get one of those side Bs off stage and it actually working for once. Because we haven't seen it work yet.
I do not think that Maple ran out the characters for that, personally. And
No,
I think he might kill himself
not.
yet again.
We'll just have to see. There are so many ways this set can go.
Absolutely.
All right. Seems like we have gotten the players into the lobby here, so Grand Final should be going underway at any moment. Reminder that Team Brawlhalla is coming into this from the loser side of bracket, so they will have to win 2 best-of-5 sets if they want to take the whole bracket for themselves. Meanwhile, the green team, the mean green team, only has to do it once. Dia Nibadak's gonna be playing the Rano and Loxodon, as we've seen, so strong, carrying them all the way to the winner side of Grands. Meanwhile, Adimestic and Mist gonna be on the Maple and Rano. Going into game 1 on Jules Vale here, Nibadax is rocking the Emperor Loxodon skin. I love that skin. Nibadax here is going to be going up ahead, using Loxodon's big, giant normals to control space and trying to make an opening for Dia, but they're stuck here in the middle of the red team, putting the hurt on them. Let's see here. How is the green team going to answer back? Conversion missed. Dia following up with this attack that doesn't quite get the kill. And she gets lashed off for missing the there.
Very, very solid opener.
A back from Nid though is going to take miss first. Nidabax, that's the second parry he's got in a minute. He's parrying a lot of these landing options that are maybe a little too obvious. Oh, but Dia is getting caught solo. To her last stock already. Meanwhile, Mystic's still holding up to his first. It is looking strong game 1 for Red Team right now.
Like I said, I think they're pretty hard at this point. I think they've had just so many sets in a row where they've like really been tested and like have just come through as a team over all this time, whereas Dia and Nibadax just too much time off perhaps. Dia though, not going to make it easy for them, answering back hard at Adimestic and proving to herself which one's the better Rano. As Adimestic, I think, is actually safe with the down air. I don't think he's reaching the ledge, but he's still getting hit off stage. He's still taking damage, and he is losing that stock to an up air.
He was in disadvantage for so long on both ends of the stage, and now green team is looking solidly in the lead here with the whole stock as they keep building percents here on both of red team's final stocks.
Missed caught out by a high back air. Great jump.
You're getting caught up by so many back airs.
In a lot of percent at 104. Maple is in pretty dire straits to these two characters, and a down air is going to get rid of Adimestic, who's being a bit too aggressive off stage. Nibadax managed to get past him. Nibadax still with 2 stocks. I think the situation might be hopeless, Frudel.
Oh! And a forward throw into the up strong. Green team is going to take game 1 as we get to hear that awesome custom victory theme from Loxodon.
Wrong opening from green team. You wouldn't expect it, especially with how the game was originally going, but they bring everything together so quickly, so concisely.
That was really nice. Let's see what the stage pick is gonna be. Interestingly, they ban Hodojo. I would assume that they'd want to ban the larger stages to not give Maple the room to move around.
Yeah, that would be a fair call. Or what they're going for, apparently.
Was Addy gonna make it back here? Ooh, ducked under the forward air. That would have been death if Dia connected. Ooh, great tech chase from Nidabax. Catching Mist. Oh, you can't be shielding on that platform.
Dangerous fair. Dia caught by down strong is gonna live. Batty Messic's not gonna live the fair. Hitbox to reverse fair, just completely unexpected, takes him unawares. Still though, stocks are even. Dia side being perhaps to get him out of a dangerous situation.
Well, he took a lot of percent for it. So probably
all the way off stage.
Was not her intention.
It comes through, gets rid of Dia's first stock, but an immediate dash attack down strong, or up strong, sorry, evens things up stock-wise. Percent-wise, things are still looking pretty balanced as well. We got 2 fresh stocks and 2 fairly ripe ones at this point.
Oh, Dia's gonna be the one to take Nidabax's stock.
Yeah, and she's a lot of percent for it as well. 66% with a little bit of a team combo. It's still going. Actually, she's still being set off stage. 92% accrued onto this Reno, who has to play things a lot safer all of a sudden. If she doesn't want to lose her stock, dash attack up B, not quite going to do it, but it's a lot of good damage.
More armors through it with the grab. Still gets down stronged afterwards though. Let's
Nice
see Dia
conversion
losing
of
her
VOD.
second to last stock here. And Nidabax, I mean, it's looking rough. If he goes down, he gets parried. And a 4-strong not quite gonna do it just yet. He is heavy. That metal body saving him, the Immortal Emperor.
But Dia seeing a lot of percent on the other hand. 99% what feels like a flash. So much damage and like a lot of kill setups at this point are going to spell certain doom for her. She gets down aired, piped leads to both of them getting up bead.
Down there's Dia into Mist, and then Mist confirms off of that, but also punishes the down air in one fell swoop. That was a very, very effective punish. I don't think you could have done anything better in that situation.
A nice answer back from Brawlhalla, clearly not out of it. Mist in particular I want to highlight, so prescient. There's just an insane presence of mind from this guy, where he is seeing so many moves. It doesn't necessarily matter if it's his teammate that hits something, as long as something is hit, he is there to then follow up punish off of it, and I think that is so good.
Yeah, and that's what Maple does so well in the doubles format. She can just catch anything. You just have to see it first, which Mist has been doing a great job at. But now game 3, we're going to be running it back to the same stage. Let's see if Green Team can do better. They believe they can.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised
damage
at
early.
This pick, honestly. I'd expect something like, I don't know, a Rock Wall or maybe like a Tempest. I feel like these two are great at playing around platforms, and there obviously are platforms on the stage, but it's also such a wide, long stage that you just can't really get more out of than Maple can. Ooh, Addy Messick misses the side B on the bubble thanks to Dia poking it, but still gets the up B back. Down there comes through, sour spot of up strong, almost kills Mist, not quite though. Mist holding on. A nice down strong.
Stocks are flying.
Oof.
Dia so far is looking the healthiest out of everyone. And she's staying back, trying to conserve her stock.
Gets a nice back air on Mist, who is not quite ready for that DI.
But Nidabax is getting juggled around.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit, but that's the Locke's way. This is why he understands. And he finds a back air for his trouble.
Wow. That was such an early kill.
Yeah. Rough situation here. This is Nidabax with no jump, so he's going to get pressured off stage. Dia's going to try and maybe release some pressure. Not going to quite be able to help him, but he doesn't get down strong just about. Thank goodness. Nidabax is able to hold on while Dia is still on that first stock, still not been edge guarded or killed yet, and giving Mist a hard time right now. 80% on the Maple, who is looking to just get rid of this Loxodon. I think the plan might be at this point to just say, hey, Dia's being a bit too safe. We gotta kill Loxodon and we can get him down to one stock, and then we can maybe force her to steal. Or force him to steal, sorry.
Yeah, but they're struggling to get either of these kills.
Gets the back throw, correctly DI'd by Dia, but correct DI means death on Forest. Nebedax and Dia both dying in sync.
He's swinging those up strongs. Gonna get one kill off of them and put Mist in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Catches Addy shielding. Oh, floor hog grab.
They're gonna come out of shield. Yep, so quick, so lethal.
And now it's gonna be incredibly tough. Yeah, you can't be missing or whiffing anything. You will be punished for everything you do and quickly, swiftly discarded.
She Marth killed a Rhino. What the hell?
Yeah.
She shielded it and then wave dashed the ledge. She's a genius. Dia unveiling counterplay for her own character for everyone to watch. Very generous. I will be sending that clip today.
I mean, I do think part of why that worked was because Addy Mystic went a little too high. I think there was definitely a sweet spot that would have worked way better for Addy Mystic there.
Yeah, most likely. You're trying to fake being able to go higher, right, above the ledge.
Mm-hmm. But Dia calling it out and getting rewarded for it. Rhino's gonna be charging bubbles as their teammates charge in. What an awesome round start.
On Rockpool, strong Maple stage, strong Rhino stage, honestly. Strong everyone's stage. This is just a fantastic stage in doubles and for all these characters, so we should be seeing some fairly explosive combos and recoveries and movement mix-ups, hopefully, if it's not too much of a fiesta in the center of the stage.
Yeah, and we are looking at potentially match point here for Green Team. If they take this game, that's it. Red Team going to be playing on the back foot here. Everything's on the line. They can't be making mistakes. As they're doing right now, Green Team has been finding neutral and keeping advantage so well right now. And Addy's going to be the first to lose their stock. Mist might not be too far behind. Oh, but both Green Team go for Mist. And they get
a little bit of a lapse in
communication.
But Dia does manage to get rid of that Mist stock eventually with just another Nair. Maple's so vulnerable to such a fast-acting, hard-hitting aerial. And there's a lot of damage going on to Red Team. Frutal! Addy Mystic is over on the side of the stage. Can he make it back to the wall? He can make it back to the wall, but he's too early, Frutal! He's on his last!
This is looking so rough.
It's looking real bad.
Dia still 70% on her first stock. Addy's off stage again. Manages to make it back though. Middleback's not done with the parry. Parries again! Oh my god! Oh, he goes for the third one.
Playing with fire right now, not at all matching their element. Addy Mystic goes for the edge cancel, still eats a fair right in the face. He's at 88%. Dia finally losing that first stock, but it's bad. It's so bad to be on 88 on your last one. These two are basically on two fresh stocks. Addy Mystic is dead. It's Mist time. He has to. He has to get 4 stocks off with his one, or it's over. And I think it might already be over.
The Green Team knows what the game plan is here.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay. He's throwing it on his stocks.
Just has to grab ledge. Nebedax just waiting.
I mean, even with an SD, it's so rough. You get the wall tech, but where do you go from here? How do you build the percent?
Tech's out.
He wants it. Oh my god. Littlebacks, calm down.
Real unfriendly behavior from Nebedax.
Yeah.
Real mick-taking
And with
behavior.
the final parry, Green Team is going to take the game, the set, and the whole bracket. Valhalla not quite having what it takes to take down the Anilabaks, but still incredibly commendable to go down in round 1 and then end in grand finals.
Yeah.
Really nice showing.
They worked long and hard for this comeback, and it was very close. It looked like they had sparks of life in that grand finals, but Nebedax was very, very solid. Just completely solid. They were really hard as a wall to break. Their combo game was always on point, and they really started developing some of these team combo punishes later on. We saw frequent back and forth, frequent juggling of the Maple, of the Rano, and then even kill confirms. If Dia could not find something herself, she'd be throwing Zenibidax, who would have a smash attack primed and ready to just eliminate that stock. That was pristine gameplay from the two of them, and a thoroughly deserved win of the doubles tournament.
Yes, congratulations to those two. The couple takes it home in true doubles fashion. And with that, I think we have come to the end of our bracket. There are no more games to be played. So I'm going to say thank you so much to everyone for watching here. Remember, there is still more Rivals to be played. We've got Rivals 1 later. Actually, very soon. So you can go see what's going on there in Rivals 1. I don't really follow along with that scene, but I know it's a sick game.
Good game. It's a phenomenal watch, and should be some good fun there for sure. I know the Rivals of Aether singles scene in Europe is still active. We still got plenty of people want to put their best foot forward, so I hope they have a great time with that. And yeah, in the meantime, wait for singles tomorrow. It will be a great time for Rivals of Aether 2, the final tournament of the season. As we said, it's going to be a banger. Definitely tune in.
Don't want to
I
miss it.
should be on comms again, so I will be happy to take you through that again. But Frudel, it's been a pleasure.
Likewise, Sonati. I will not be there tomorrow. This will be the final time I will be casting for Rivals R2 CS EU Season 1. We'll see you all in Season 2. And remember to tune in also for the finals of the whole circuit at Genesis X3.
Yeah. Goodbye, everyone.